Don't mind the sounds, everybody. I'm hard at work over here, as you can tell. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I'm just making sure the rosters are as good as they should be. It's going to be a good year. That's all I can say. Got a great roster this season, as you would expect. I'll recruit for the fun of it, maybe, but don't expect me to put too much time into it because, well, let's just be honest. There's more important things to focus on, right? We'll get started here in just a few minutes. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. Looking forward to spending some time with y'all here on the program. And, yeah, not much else to say. I'll see y'all in a few. They read it pretty good, but he's got some lane. He's got some open space. Squirtward's going. On one situation, Lucas Sharp. He got it. Yep, there we go. Katie is wide open. Let's go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, bro. Yeah, there we go. That's why I put trust in Tyler Heller. Come on, Tyler. Let's go, Tyler. Use them legs, baby. Squidward 10. One-on-one situation. Do something funny. And thank you, Quandale Dinghill, upon the college football world. You really did make something happen. You really did it. Harold Flower, let's go. Oh, sir. No, sir. Tortellini said ball game. Squidception. Bam. Squidward, okay, Squidward. Got some blocks, he might have the speed, and he does! Squidward's got it! Come on, Tyler. Give me a block. Let's freaking go! Oh, this might be it. Go, 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 go! AJ Hayward. We got it again. Let's go. No way! Yes! Go! Go! That's it! Bam! He's burner this time. What a spin move! Finish this. Finish him off. Woo! There you go, KD. Let's go! Let's go! Go, 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 go! Is this another banger? Of course it is. Oh my gosh, please. Please. I did it to him! Come on, Harold. Come on, Harold Flower. Yes! All right, Jenkins, it's all you, buddy. Beautiful! Mario Bismuth's loose! Come on. Yes! Go! Get there, Leroy Jenkins. Yes, he does! Let's go! Mario! Ladies and gentlemen, Tardaria is your new national champions. Well, you know the famous saying, all good things must come to an end, and well, here we are. Season 10, the final season of the official Tardaria Dynasty. Didn't think we'd make it here, but we are here, chasing for that 8th national title, and with a fully loaded roster, we're expecting to do just that. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. Good to see you guys here. I about said Saturday night because I'm used to doing this Saturday night, but I had to move it up to the start time till noon because, well, I've got something to attend, actually. It kind of came up on me last moment. I didn't even have it on my calendar, so I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go live at 7. And then she was like, oh, well, there's a thing going on at 7, don't you know? I was like, what thing? Yeah, so apparently my dad is having a concert, and I didn't realize, I didn't have it on my schedule, so I didn't know about it until yesterday night. So, yeah, had to move it up. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm glad to see you guys in here today. Looking forward to, of course, we're not going to play through the entire season. Tonight I'm going to try and get through the first 4 weeks at the bare minimum, because we've got 4 weeks until College Football 27 comes out. And obviously me playing College Football 26 by the release date of 27, yeah, it's not the most, I guess, practical thing to do. So, yeah, for those of you wondering, yeah, I did see some of the really cool stuff that they're going to do with Team Builder and all the other stuff with College Football 27, and of course I'm going to play it. But I'm not going to play it every week like I did with 25 and 26. I might do like a one-off special on a Saturday where I play with the Tardaria roster in 27, but don't expect it to be like a Dynasty series like I've been doing here, because realistically, I just don't have the time for it anymore. I've got other plans in the making for Saturday, so that's just the way it do be. But is what it is. It's been a fun series. And, of course, it's not over yet because we still got one more title to win. Let's see who's in here. Let's do roll call real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. ATL Roblox. What's going on, buddy? Nino Nakano Quint. I am Desire. Yeah, did you see that you'll be able to actively update your stadium from year to year as well as uniforms for your team builder teams? I did see that, and I'm looking forward to playing around with that a little bit when that game comes out. I'm just looking forward to playing that game, honestly. Because the way they're hyping it up, it's going to be way, way different than how 2026 was. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Gotus, power to Tardaria. Fun fact about Gotus, actually. He is actually undefeated all time versus cancer. Undefeated. Never lost. So congratulations to you, buddy. Viper Technician, Alutron over on the Twitch page. Good to see ya. Tenor Horn. Good old Zepp, of course, is in here. Shiesty owns. This feels early. Well, it's because it is early. Well, as early as noon can be. It's not the Crossworlds grind, at least. Damn right it's not. Dude, I had to pull away from that game eventually. I had to pull away from that. Once you stop playing with other people and you're sort of playing on your own, when it comes to that game, it gets exhausting. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It gets exhausting after like the first hour. So, hell nah. Hell nah. Ain't about to go through that. I did. Of course, there are a couple of great things that I heard about the game. Mascot mode is coming back. I'm gonna play that probably. They made dynasties much harder when you're a smaller school, because they added NIL and all that stuff. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a more, I guess, realistic experience, about as ever realistic as the game can be. I hope they sort of added back sort of the arcadey physics that came with 25, because of 26. The realism they tried to go with is not realism at all, and just makes it feel janky and annoying. So there are ups and downs to every situation. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, without further ado, but firstly, I want to talk about this for a second. I know somebody's going to bring it up in the chat. Texas Tech, man, what? I've never seen, because I know we're going to have to bring it up at some point. We're going to bring it up again on the FBS report, but I'm sure you guys have seen at least partly, if not any, of the reaction that the Texas Tech administration, they had like a roundtable meeting, and there's like a message to Texas Tech fans, and it was the athletic director, the head coach Joey McGuire, then a couple of other people. But there's basically, it was about 20 something minutes of making excuses and making up what ifries about Brendan Sorsby. I've never seen an administration, or any program in general, put their foot in their own mouth like Texas Tech is doing right now. And it's of course not just the fans, but it's the administration as well. I've never seen somebody do something to the level of this. Because the thing is, like, wherever Lane Kiffin goes, he's going to put his foot in his own mouth, but it's just Lane Kiffin. He's just the head coach. The administration probably isn't going to follow in that, at least to that extent. But Texas Tech, what they're doing right now, they are making a complete and utter clown of themselves. If there were a clown of the offseason finalist, they'd run away with it at this point. I don't think there's anybody that's going to take that title from them, because they are acting like the biggest morons right now. I meant to react to the whole thing, but at this point, I mean, first of all, it was meant to be a message to Texas Tech fans, but they had to know when they were posting it on Twitter that was meant for everybody, because everybody was going to see it. The whole nation was going to react to it, and that's exactly what the whole nation did. But the whole thing was literally just them making excuses, and walking around, sort of circling around the main allegation, which isn't even an allegation anymore. Brendan Sorsby gambled on games. We know it. He admitted it himself. And they keep walking around that, and acting like it doesn't exist. Because they keep every time they mention it, every time they mention the whole thing, they're sitting there talking about, we're here to help Sorsby through his particular problem that we will not describe any further, because it is a particular problem that cannot be addressed, but we're going to act like we know something about it. It's like, what are you doing? Just say it. And they won't. They won't. They can't say the word gambling addiction. They can't do it, because then it would make him out to be the bad guy. And they can't do that. It would be like it. Okay, so it would be like if Josh Heupel ran over a 90-year-old grandmother with his car, intentionally did so, and then admitted to it in court. But then the administration, like Danny White, were to come out or something and be like, well, yes, Josh Heupel did admit to his particular problem, but we're here to help him through his particular set of circumstances. Shut the hell up. Just say the problem. But they won't. Is what it is. I'm waiting for Brent Yormark to make a decision on this, because until he does, nobody knows what's going to happen. But Tech is making such a giant jackass of themselves, of their conference, of their program, and I don't know how much deeper the well is going to get, but what I do know is that by the end of it, it's not going to be pretty for them. Is what it is at this rate. All right, well, Yeah, there's my little Texas Tech rant for you. I wanted to keep it short, sweet, and to the point because I know we're going to hear all about it during the FBS report. Me and Red both have some very particular thoughts, right? Right, Joey? We're going to talk about the particular issue at hand that we won't actually say. Goodness sakes. Just ridiculous. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. Alrighty then. Well, you guys ready to see these rosters? I know you are. Alright, well, here you go. I advanced to week 0, went past all the preseason stuff. I did make the best schedule that I could, and first off, before we get into that, I'll show you guys our roster. So, here we go. Now I was trying to figure out who should be our starting quarterback for this season, this final season. And we had a couple of options this year. We had a few hit the portal. We had a few go on to the NFL. But thankfully for Squeetar, we had a legend come through out of nowhere through the Japan pipeline in the transfer portal. And this one threw me off guard too. Well, you're about to meet him. I'd like to introduce the final season Tardaria quarterback, Mr. Futaro Uesugi. Yep. There is your starting quarterback for this year. 94 overall, Futaro Uesugi. Followed by AJ Brand, and then Kenny Kawaguchi. But if I had to be honest, I think we're going to move Kenny Kawaguchi up to our backup because he's better overall. That would make a lot more sense. So there you go. Kenny Kawaguchi. I'm actually going to probably auto reorder this. The depth chart was successfully reordered. Thank you. All right, now it's lined up by overalls, which I think is way better. Tardaria 99 overall through the entire realm. No big surprise there. But yep, Futaro Uesugi, our starting quarterback as you would expect. All right, now for our running backs. We're starting Ryoko Matoi, 93 overall, followed by Cameron Williams, Squidtard Sports, and Hot Dog. So there you go. We got some work. We got some work in the running back room. All right. For our fullback, starting Free Bird. That is our starting fullback. For our wide receivers, we got a couple of good guys here. We got Kobe Foreman and Chase DeLauder, as well as incoming John Slenderman, Vicky Kawaguchi, Asuka Thunder, and Yeetus Deletus. Followed by that in the depth chart, we got Super Nuclear the second. Go down the list here. We got Shovel Pass. We've also got Squiggle Cheeks Von Pickle Jar. You got Scott Pilgrim down there. Why don't we just, instead of showing you guys the depth chart, I want to show you, I'll just go to view roster and then that'll be easier. All right, here we go. Because we got John Helldiver and Rick Rashad back there on our quarterback depth chart as well. Then all right, there's our running back room, same as I mentioned before. Wide receiver room, did I miss anybody? No, I feel like I've covered just about everybody on our wide receiver room. For our tight ends, we're starting Brendan Perna, followed by Music Tune. For our left tackle, we're starting Anakin Skywalker, followed by Broly Saiyan, IHOP Goth Girl, and Gilbert Gilbert. By the way, most of you guys thought of these names, so yeah, there you go. Anakin Skywalker looks loaded. As long as he doesn't get injured, I've got high hopes in Anakin Skywalker. All right, left guard, we're starting Big Hulk, followed by AJ Andrews, Scott Crawford, Hanafuda SPA, and then Napa Saiyan. Golly, we're loaded. For our starting center, this might be a concern, but our starting center is Peter Griffin. He's got some skills, but he's a little lacking in the overall room, followed by Raditz Saiyan. Hopefully we don't have to start him. For our right guard, we are starting Supreme Bingus, one of our best returning linemen, probably our best returning lineman, followed by Son Goku, Max Buchanan, Prince Vegeta, and Jiren the Gray. Dear Lord, we went hard in the portal, didn't we? Then after that, the right tackle, Luke Skywalker, following after Anakin, but this time on the right side, followed by Son Gohan. Hell yeah. All right, for our edge rushers, starting with the left, we got Zach Washington returning for another year, followed by Sidney Weber, Duran Hajrulalu. I think Hajrulalu. I really hope I don't have to start him. Then we got Teddy Roosevelt and David Mayo. For our right side, Dave Bautista coming in as a true freshman and better than everyone else, funny enough. Then we got 42-17, Sabrina Carpenter, and David Bootylicious. All right, for our defensive tackles, Jordan Crawford coming in through the portal. Best defensive tackle we've got on the team by far. After that, we got Vizzy Gothgirl, Obi-Wan Nairobi, Momo Ayase, Brian Cookus. Brian Cookus, what a name. Mailuhu. It should have been Maya He. Maya Hu, Maya Ha, Maya Ha. Okay. Preston Garvey, and then Pablo Sanchez. So we are very, very loaded in the defensive tackle room. All right, for our linebackers. Look at this. Where did this come from? Miyako Shikimori, 99 overall linebacker. What the hell happened here? Boy, am I happy you're around. I don't know where you came from, but boy, are we happy you're here. Then Huckleberry Finn, and then David Mustard. See, this is what I'm talking about. We just make magic happen through the portal. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else. Or this isn't even through the portal. We just recruited this one straight out of wherever. I'd drown though. After that, for extra linebackers, Miyu Suzuki, Feed the Studs. I know where that one came from. Alcina Dimitrisu. I think I said that right. Dom Babineau, and then Prince Littlejohn. All right, extra linebackers here. Kyoko Hori, Talent Duffy. Talent Duffy. Oh boy, that's going to be a fun one to say. Marin Kitagawa, and then Tyreek Hicks. All right, for our corners, little less of what we had. I mean, we had a ton of corners hit the portal last year, so yeah, we're going to be a little lacking here, but that's all right. We still got Derp Herbstreit coming back, Tristan Hayes, Jet Lag, and then a junior at 19. He had a really bad season last year, so I'm kind of having a little higher expectations for him this year, but not too much. All right, safeties aren't going to be a problem though. We got Kafka Star Rail, Noah King, Hannah Tanaka, Blooper Jadine, Ken Kaneki, and James Rolfe. Then for our strong safeties, Malachi Marino, Carson Lawrence, Toru Honda, and Saburo Natsuki. Then for our kicker, of course, Yeet Master is coming back for his final season of eligibility. Then our punter, Dan Soder. And there you go. That is our roster for the final season of Tardaria Squeetar football. I don't think we are on the Heisman watch, but I'll take a check and look. Yeah, we're not. Keelan Russell's here, though. JKS at Penn State. Mason Hyde Snell still at Pitt. Mike Alejado at Hawaii. And then Harlem Berry. So TCU is just loaded this year. Horned Frogs might have another great year. Who's ahead of us in the top 25? So this is your top 25 here. A couple of things to take into account. Georgia and Alabama all the way down there at 18 and 19. Kentucky at 16. Tennessee at 15. Pitt at 13. Notre Dame at 11. Penn State 9. USC 7. Top 5, Miami, LSU, Tardaria, Clemson, and Florida. So they got Florida number 1 in the nation. Boy, that's how you know this is some twisted, messed up timeline where some hoo-ha is happening. Bring in Brendan Sorsby as a... Now, Brendan Sorsby's probably gone in this timeline. Gone where? I don't know. Hopefully the XFL took him. I already looked at the Heisman list. And we are off for week 0. Is there anybody actually playing this week? Anybody playing of worth? Ooh, Arizona at Nebraska. Utah at Wisconsin. South Florida at number 5, Miami. Not expecting anything really of significance to happen, but can I just automate recruiting? Because I might just do that, honestly. I've got the recruiting board set up, but honestly, I don't even think we really need to bother with it. Here, I'm going to do that. Let's retire. No. I think it's in league settings, if I had to guess. Auto recruiting. There we go. Because we don't need to bother with recruiting. All right, let's run it. We're heading off to... Well, actually, hold on. Let me show you guys our schedule, of course, so you guys can get a good look at it. All right, here we go. So, we're starting out this season on the road in Boulder against Colorado. There's the start of this season. We get to put the whooping on Deion Sanders again at 7:30. Then, of course, week 2, we're playing our rivals, the other orange, Syracuse. They're coming into the Tangerina. Lord help them. Then we go to Happy Valley to face off against top 10 Penn State, or who we presume will be top 10 by the time we play them. Then Notre Dame coming to the Tangerina. That's going to be fun. So we got some pretty good opponents to start out here. Then we get into our conference slate. We go on the road against Pig Time, on the road at Mississippi State, on the road at Texas. Then finally we get our first conference home matchup against Missouri, Texas A&M at home, Kentucky at home, and then Alabama on the road, and then finally Georgia in the Tangerina. So there's your schedule for this season. At least regular season-wise. Whatever happens in the playoffs, at this point, that's for the CPU to determine. All right, here we go. Onwards to week 1. Yeah, we got the alien pipeline. Hell, we got a pipeline from everywhere at this point. Everyone is watching Tardaria. They want to be a part of it. Even the aliens. The aliens sent up there on Mars or wherever they are, they want part of the action. They want to be a part of a legacy. So of course they're intrigued in Tardaria University. Hell, we got a pipeline everywhere. We are the major fund of, we basically just make up the funding of the entire United States at this point. We get more, we have more income than the federal government right now. So, yeah. You got your taxes and everything like that. Well, there's also a Tardaria tax. If you don't want a Tardaria tax, you got to beat Tardaria. Good luck with that. My rivals are Syracuse, Tennessee, Vandy, and UTEP. But I forgot to set up one of those as a protected rivalry. So, unfortunately, we don't get to play one of those 3 every single year. Anything intriguing out of this week? Doesn't look like it. Washington got UNLV got the crap kicked out of them by Pitt. I saw a little bit of the World Cup, not a whole lot of it though. But I do know that the USA put the whooping, and that's what matters, right? Dang, Iowa State barely pulled it out against Tulane. Miami put the whooping on South Florida. Nebraska beat Arizona. Vandy lost. That's all we need to see. We got some good games this week. Look at this. Notre Dame at Pitt. Auburn at Georgia Tech. Alabama at USC. And then, of course, a top 5 Florida, or number 1 Florida going on the road against top 5 Miami. Game of the century right there. Too bad one of those programs actually sucks nowadays. All right, here we go. I say we go ahead and get right into it. No reason to waste any further time. Boy, Colorado might be struggling a bit. Keep our uniforms the same as they always are. No reason to change those. All right, here we go. Let's run it. And let me go ahead and turn on audio too. That's also very important. I've been absent. Have you won the Natty each year so far? Of the 10 years, we've won 7 of the 9 years that we've been playing. So every year except for the first year and the third, we've won the national title. We haven't gone undefeated. Our only undefeated season was, I think, last year, and then season 7. How's the audio, by the way? Audio's good and everything like that? I would assume so. All right. Number 3, Tardaria Squeetars against the Colorado Buffaloes. Dion ain't gonna know what hit him. Actually, he probably will know. We've played him before. He's not very thrilled about this, and I can't blame him. Look at how many of our own fans showed up. Here we go. We got Squidtard Sports taking this out on punt return or kick return. He's gonna be a good kick returner. Here we go. We get a taste of Futuro Uesugi. First taste of this quarterback that we're going to see. But we're not going to let him see it just yet. First off, we got to let Ryoko do something.
Well, he just has to take command of this.
There you go.
Listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks.
Did Rice win the American? I want to be able to know. And if they did, they didn't go anywhere with it. All right, Futuro, let's see you run. Oh, dang. No, that didn't do any good. The line melted. That wasn't on him. Our offensive line just collapsed. We got Foreman over there. He might be open at that safety cuts. The safety does cut. Let's go. Get there. Boom. Foreman all the way home. That couldn't have been any better. That could not have been any better. First play, first throw of Uesugi's career, and it's a touchdown for Tardaria. You cannot make this up. Where's my sound bites? Here we go.
You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Absolute cinema.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first.
If we're beating Colorado too bad, I'll probably sub in the second and third strings and let the other guys get some playing time. I'll try and make sure that everybody gets their time in the spotlight before we end this thing. There's Foreman's moment in the spotlight. Instant touchdown. Just as expected. He's lucky. I almost got him right there. All right, well, let's see how year 10 of the Tardaria defense is going to do. Maybe we can be better this year in passing defense. We're hoping for second to last instead of just last place in passing defense. Boom! All right, well, that's a good start. Noah King getting there. It might be fun controlling Miyu Suzuki.
They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Ooh.
Maybe picked up a couple.
That could have been bad.
How
should we line up here? Guess we'll do it contain in case this quarterback tries to take off. I know it ain't Julian Lewis, but is that Luke Cromenhope? Whoever that is, I ain't letting him do nothing with it. Bam! Good night. And there's Shiki Mori with the hit. We got Shiki Mori on corner. It's over for everybody. Definitely not the fastest player on the team. All right, here we go. Asuka Thunder on punt returns. Oh, almost got away. Colorado is an unserious program. Always has been. I mean, Dave Landing said it best. They play for clicks. He's going to dump this one off to the tight end. Brendan Perna with his first reception.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to
Our popular in Japan might have made the Japanese national team better than the U.S. and made international recruits popular. Yeah, we did a lot of things. We just want to take the easy first down. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a limiter on plays. I can only run the same play once every 5 times. I have to keep that in mind, of course. I'm just going to dump this one off. Boom. Got the water.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might.
Barely got that one off. Perna couldn't come down with it. Dadgummit. All right, I guess we'll run the old faithful.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy
Okay,
time.
Futuro, let's see you use your legs. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. Okay. All right. Glad to know we've got that going for us. I didn't know how that was going to pan out. I was like, might as well just run and see how it goes. That was beautiful. All right. Glad to know that that's an option. Speaking of options.
He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, very much with that one. Interesting question, but in the NIL era, what's stopping coaches from only offering sports or only offering spots to international players to save NIL money? There isn't necessarily anything. Also, touchdown Ryoko, hell yeah. There isn't anything necessarily stopping them. Because, well, Hawaii, for example, I think they got their kicker internationally. Hell, he learned his kicking skills from YouTube. That was a running gag when they beat Stanford. So there isn't necessarily anything stopping them. I just think in terms of overall talent, they'd much rather look inwards. Like, I wouldn't expect the NCAA to crack down on that if that were to ever become a thing. But if they were, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. So we got Shiki Mori on the D-line.
They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the
I can't decide whether or not I want to use Shiki Mori or Suzuki. I'll do both. I feel like it's cheating if I do Shiki Mori. Shiki Mori breaks off the line instantly. But now it doesn't matter because now Shiki Mori's in corner duty.
You can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is.
Oh, what? No, I had that, man. That's ridiculous. Great, now Suzuki's hurt. Oh, that looks like a bad one.
Yeah, it sounds so.
Oh, that looks like a bad one. Do we have an injury report yet? Hand injury? That's not good. Can we not do this right off the bat? That would actually suck so hard. I'm not gonna lie.
They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Yeah, screw you, Colorado.
He is going nowhere.
Just a bruised head. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yeah, we'll sub and feed the studs.
You want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
That concerned me quite a bit for a good minute there. Won't lie.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope.
Get him. Oh my goodness. Jet lag got clowned on, of course.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, because Quentin Gibson.
Moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes you get players from Canada, maybe Europe, but it's very rare. Yeah, more often than not, most teams are going to look inward for their talent because, I mean, there's advantages if sometimes they find like a really big gem in there, but other than that, no, I don't really see them going through with that. 2nd and 11, ballsy move right here. Malachi Marino coming down with the hit right there. Saved that one. I guess we're gonna line up in pass protect.
Everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the
Here we go.
football.
Come on, lock it down, defense.
So we'll see on this next play if they do the same.
We did not lock it down.
We
We did not lock it down. We got beat on the slant once again. We ain't ever gonna stop the slant.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms, and to get in a rhythm.
NCAA is totally useless nowadays. Oh, that's obvious. That's been proven by this whole Texas Tech thing. If they've been able to get away with this for this long, then yeah, I mean at this point, what can't college football teams do?
Back to pass.
Oh, they're gonna call roughing the passer on Shikimori. That's some bullshit right there. That is some mouse. That is some mouse. Yeah, okay, refs. Home-cooked referees, they're wearing the colors of Colorado. Guess might as well give them the penalties, too.
Gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes
Well,
back
kind
out
of
with
backed
a new
up
set of
here.
downs after the
Backed
penalty.
up a way back. And touchdown.
And he won't be able to push his way in. He's
Yeah,
stuck at the
can't
one.
count the Tardaria defense to be
One of the
competent
nice
for
things
too
about
long.
RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a
Of
4-yard
course, I
loss.
said. Did he go all the way
Man down
back
on
like
the play
4
as the officials
yards?
Take a break to let him be checked out.
Huh, that's funny.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
In a perfect world, Texas Tech would be facing the death penalty. Well, it's not too late. I mean, for what it's worth, it isn't too late for them to receive that. I'm just not confident in that being the case. Because every time they get in any sort of trouble, or when anybody gets in any sort of trouble, now they just throw out a lawsuit and sue them into oblivion, and then have a home-cooked judge that decides for them who's innocent.
See if you can get the defense in a
Yeah, we knew they were going to score.
Touchdown, Buffalo! Lining up for the PAT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip
All right,
into the
Squeetard. This is
secondary,
Osicle
make that
Thunder
big
on the
play.
return.
He'll
Oh,
bring
this
it
is going to be a
back
good
inside
return.
his 5.
Almost had one guy to beat right there.
Find some space and put his team in much better field position.
I think the NCAA needs Phoenix, right?
Will start from the
Yeah.
31-yard line.
It wouldn't do any good right now because the judge would call all the shots anyway. And again, it's a home-cooked judge.
He is
Because no judge is that stupid.
line of scrimmage. They'll lose
These people aren't that stupid. They know exactly what happened. I mean, Sorsby quite literally admitted it. They're just ignoring that. La, 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 I'm not listening. They're ignoring all of those things because it doesn't matter to them. All that matters is the winning
that will carry
and
momentum
what they can get out of it. And with how corrupt things are nowadays, would not be surprised if somebody paid that judge to make that verdict. Iowa and Iowa State lose 30 players for $1,000 highest bidder, yet Texas a $90,000. Yeah, no. If I were an Iowa or Iowa State fan, this whole situation would just make me sick.
First down here.
Because they went through quite literal hell for things that Texas Tech is now doing 20 times worse of.
Wants to throw on first down.
We're just going to throw a little easy screen.
Hard running
Almost
there.
broke the second tackle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Did you see James Harden got arrested? Did he really?
Looking
Wow,
to
that's
fire.
crazy. I'm not exactly surprised, but that is
Got a
crazy.
man. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40.
5 yards to go. I'm gonna see if I can fool him right here. I'm gonna run the ball.
You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
Well, that was a good
Get some
attempt.
positive yards.
All things considered, that was a pretty damn good attempt.
First down, maybe
Now we have a
just
decision.
couple of inches short.
4th and inches, you best damn well know I'm going
Decided
for
against
it.
trying a 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense tried
And
to
Colorado's
convert
gonna burn a
4th and short.
timeout.
The defense
Okay,
called for
now
their second of the day as they try to
all right,
get
we can
their
still
act
make this
together.
work.
So
Now we're
the
gonna
offense
fool.
is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the
Easy.
first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Charged with carrying unlawful weapons. Wow.
Quarterback
Good
on the
grief. Better get himself a home-cooked judge that decides he did no wrong based on absolutely nothing at all. What are your thoughts on the fact that Tennessee still hasn't decided on a quarterback? Well, that's just the Josh Heupel thing. He's done this every single year. But John Slenderman, I'm gonna have to kick you out for the rest of the game for doing shit like that. But no, Josh Heupel does this every single year. He did it the first year he was here. He did it a couple of years after that. I mean, he does this every single year. He leaves the quarterback decision up in the air all the way until the preseason. You never find out who the starting quarterback is going to be for Tennessee until a week before the season kicks off.
And I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like.
All right. You know what? Boudreaux just run this one in. Boom. Untouched.
End zone for a touchdown.
That's going to be fun to use.
Touchdown puts them up by
What would you say? Would you say what Texas Tech did was worse than what SMU did back in the day? 100%. 100%. Because what SMU did broke NCAA laws. What Texas Tech did, well, what Brendan Sorsby did, broke international laws. Not only did he gamble as a player, which is illegal by NCAA standards, he did so underage, which is illegal by law standards. If anything, he should be fortunate that he's not serving time in prison right now. Because anybody else under that circumstance would probably be doing just that. I don't know how he hasn't yet. He admitted to a crime. I'm not sure it adds up. Okay, wow, defense. Like, one of y'all gonna get him sometime pretty soon? That'd be very nice.
Chains out to the 34. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, no, sir.
Rush coming in.
Good night.
They got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong. And then could
Yeah, he didn't miss a lot of baits. This is just game number one.
Back in motion.
Trying to handle Colorado to the best of my ability.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson.
Come on, guys. Why does everything have to be so hard on defense? All right, we're gonna have to come after him because they're lined up 5 wide here. We are gonna have to send the sun at him.
Looking to throw. It's Croman Hope.
Nope.
And the incomplete
Low
pass.
pass.
Bring up fourth
Incomplete. All right.
And I like
Correct.
the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Sorsby is also lucky a scary Italian man has shown up at his front door.
Now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Asuka's off again.
They'll get down.
Pretty good return.
Stop to the return.
What do we got here?
They take over late
Flynn
and have
drive.
enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that
Iowa
can
got
be
more
used to
punished than
set up
Texas
something
Tech. Oh,
bigger.
yeah, no doubt about it. People went to jail. I mean, part of their team quite literally went to jail over that. They got sanctions. What else? All the guys involved got kicked off the team. Hunter Deckers, he got reduced to playing in dadgum D2. I mean, they got way worse off. Oh, dang, first incompletion for Uwasugi. Or not first incompletion, but one of.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wide
There you
out.
go, John Slenderman. Knew you'd come in the clutch for me. I mean, this is terrible for a lot of reasons. Kind of like what I said on the FBS report that last Monday. It sets a standard for college football and college athletes all across the entire world, which is now, as long as you have a judge that's impartial towards you, you can get away with just about anything you want. You're not held back anymore by any sort of laws, because now you can do whatever you want to, and nobody has a say on that. So you can break the rules, and what that eventually leads to is you're going to have people breaking laws,
And it's in for a touchdown.
because what it's going to lead to is you're going to have stuff like that where they're going to get arrested, they're going to end up, serving time.
This defense
Or they're going to try a game judge on their side and be like, oh, but the tonsillitis or whatever. It's an awful situation, and it really sets a bad standard. Thank you for the $50 super chat, by the way, Bates. I just saw that. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. I just woke up. What did I miss? Again, you didn't miss much. Again, we're just whooping up on Colorado here. That's all you're missing on. All right. 28-7 going into the second half. Pretty good stuff. You think college football is dead in a way? Well, college football will never just be dead, but the game is going to drastically change. It's going to change in a bad way unless somebody actually has a say on it. We're going to use our Scott Crawford here.
Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. It's complete to the right.
I really wish y'all would just look for something to do instead of just standing there and letting Colorado go down the field like this. Now, again, it doesn't matter. There's no time left on the clock. There you go. Boom. All right, there's your half.
2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team.
Does this mean every Texas Tech win that Soares be paid the refs theory is there? No, I don't think so. Somebody that I think is in trouble, and I don't think they recognize that yet, is Cincinnati. Because if they, come to find out Cincinnati knew about this problem and didn't address it, they could be in just as much trouble as Texas Tech, if not worse. But that's only if Cincinnati only knew about it, and there's proof that they knew about it. But we don't know about that. There's nothing. We don't know anything.
Get your mind right and get ready to come back in this game.
And probably won't for a while.
From the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
And what's going to suck about that is that if that's true and Cincinnati knew about it, then the Texas Tech fans they're going to feel vindicated because, oh, look, they did it too. They did it too. That we're not a problem anymore. You listen to the Texas Tech fans that are talking about this, and most of them are doing the exact same thing. Spitting out what-if-ries, trying to find excuses. Yeah, well, what about, and all the whataboutisms. Well, what about this? What about this team? What about this team doing this? What about Georgia having players arrested? What about that, huh? That's not a problem, but we're a problem? No, it is a problem. Nobody ever said it wasn't a problem. You're just a bunch of dumbasses. You're a giant problem. Whatever they've got going on over there doesn't make what's happening with you any less of a problem.
He can run slants, he can run the option routes and find.
Boom, there we go. Finally, somebody gets a sack. We're going to have to start lining up in zone or something. I'm tired of our man coverage just getting wrecked. Let's give it another go. I believe in their abilities.
I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated.
Missed the tackle with Suzuki, but somebody else came down with this, so we're good.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Dude! Oh my goodness. How did he catch that, first of all? And then you just see him break 92 tackles. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes they just let the opposition just take the game over. I'm really surprised this isn't a QB sneak, but it's probably just going to be a quick run to the running back. No, he's in motion. They're actually going to throw to him. Nope. And yep, rubber banding called. Said it was time for Colorado to score again.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for
Yeah, good job, rubber banding. Good job.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half.
I want to get a replay on that catch. Can I go back and see that? No, we don't care about John Wank off. We don't care about him. All right. I want to go back because obviously I can't challenge it or anything. View highlights because I want to go see this again. This 3rd and 11 right here. So he catches it, then breaks a tackle. He gets hit, breaks a tackle, spins right off of him, and then still going and reaches. But my guys aren't going to do that. No, my guys won't. Are we excited for the new college football game? Well, bullshit like that is partly why I'm probably not, probably worried about it. Because I'm about tired of seeing this rubber banding bullshit.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it
No, funny enough, and I'm going to make sure to sponsor Prize Picks before we end it here. Thank you for reminding me about that. Funny enough, though, no, Soars, the only one I haven't seen him work with has been Prize Picks. Here you go, Ryoko. Spin a man out.
They finally get to him. The one play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why for the
Nate, you were
offensive
done with
coordinator,
college
you've gotta
football
find as
games
many
well
ways as
before
possible
now.
to get
I
this
remember
guy
you
going.
rage
Just
quitting.
get him the ball close to the line of
Rage
scrimmage.
quitting our
Doesn't need to
Dynasty.
be a throw deep down the
I
field.
forgot.
He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
This would be so funny. It was worth a shot. It was worth the shot. But hey, at least off of that, we know Futuro's got a hell of an arm. At least, if nothing else, we know that.
Quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on
Now you're going to take off your
defenders.
legs. Oh, he's got a big lane right there. We'll take it.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability.
Oh, so he did use Prize Picks? Was that in the core documents? I didn't see that. I read through it. I didn't see that. Well, Squeetard can't read. We all know this. Okay, flags on the play. Might be on them. But I'm just going to play it safe. Oh, it's a hold, of course. Never mind. I'm glad I didn't chuck one then. Anakin Skywalker.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more
Perhaps I
yards it
treated
has to
you
cover.
too kindly. Dadgummit, man. 1st and 20.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Incomplete.
What
Thanks
happened to our
great
line there?
defensive pressure there.
We just
Sort of
melted.
put him out of rhythm.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because
That was a good try there. I was
going
gonna spin him out.
That's why the ball falls in.
All right, well, here. If I'm going to go down on this drive, I at least want to make sure to take some clock out of it.
Take the positive yards and never complain.
It'll be 3rd and long.
There we go.
Quickly
Brendan Perna coming down with it.
They'll pick up
Yeah,
another
we're in no danger of like losing this game. I'm just tired of watching them effortlessly go down the field because our defense can't stop a wet paper bag. Here we go. I like to see that. Boom! Foreman coming through. Touchdown, Squeetars. Futuro Usugi with the 4th touchdown of the day.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You gotta figure something out. You gotta try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure.
Yeah, Tattoo Gate happened today. I would have loved to see how that would have panned out because I'm sure it would have been a sort of a round table thing, and Ryan Day would have gotten up there on press conferences and said, "We're here to help our players through our particularly unfortunate set of circumstances / events." He'd circle around the main issue because he was told to. That's why I can't put too much blame on Joey Maguire, because you know he was told to say that. You know that isn't the words coming out of his mouth. He's just regurgitating the stuff coming out of the AD's mouth. Or out of the president's mouth.
He's gotta be dialed in
Whoever's
because
calling the
defensively
shots on
you're
that
giving up
regard.
points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is gonna have to score.
Guys, we're going to have to stop lining up in man coverage because you just clearly cannot handle it. You're too damn slow.
That one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. take 4 yards on first down every
I miss
time.
Quandale
2nd and 6.
Dingle. Quandale Dingle would have known what to do in that situation.
Running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going
If they were able to prove that Cincinnati knew something about this situation, then yeah, Cincinnati could very much well be in trouble. But again, I think they know how to get out of that situation because Tech showed them. All they need is a home-cooked judge.
He's going to lose
Or a judge that's biased in their favor. One that looks past the law. One that looks past the issues. And one that's just like, play the football.
The defense makes a massive play.
Boom, there you go, good hit.
All
All right, I think we're good. I think we're okay now. 3rd and 14. I rely on my defense enough to cover this.
Dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that right.
And he has to throw it away. Nice.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away.
Urban Meyer would be the type of person who would say, who cares?
That one's going to go out.
That would be something Urban Meyer would say.
35-yard line.
I'm surprised he hasn't already said it.
From their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive.
He's not like blacklisted from speaking in college football. He can speak on it anytime he wants to. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything on it already.
I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football.
I'm interested because here's what I know. I know they're going to talk about it on like college game day and stuff. I'm very interested to see what they have to say.
No need to measure it to first down.
Like the big voices like Nick Saban, Kirk Herbstreit. I know Nick Saban's the type of guy who is probably going to be heavily against it, or he's going to call it out. He's going to say exactly what it is he shouldn't be playing. Kirk Herbstreit, though, sounds to me like the type of dude, and this is no shade on Kirk Herbstreit, and it's mainly because he knows he doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. It's kind of like a Josh Pate situation to where, you know, these big voices are sort of worried about pissing off a fan base. Thank goodness Futura recovered that. Good grief. They're worried about pissing off a fan base, so they're going to sort of sneak around the issue and be like, well, this is a particularly unfortunate circumstance for Sorsby, and the crime is pretty bad. But I mean, didn't even Josh Pate call it out? Didn't even he say that Sorsby should not be playing under any circumstance? So I don't know. I feel like unless you're a dumbass, most people agree that he should not be playing.
Finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're
Here we
getting
go.
to see it with
I haven't
him
run the
running,
ball in
too.
a
This
while.
guy
Might as
is
well
the
let
definition of a
Ryoko
dual
do some
threat
work.
quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
We're going to have to work some magic here.
Let's it fly.
Oh!
They make the stop at the 5-yard line.
Oh my goodness. I love this offense. I love it. I cannot believe we made that one work. That was amazing.
Outstanding game has taken.
I didn't know how long I was going to be able to let that one go for. That was beautiful. And then take it the rest of the way, Ryoko. That was amazing.
What I'm seeing from this team, like going on the road, game one, we're still figuring.
All right, now we can go ahead and do this. 7 are backups.
You are and what you do.
There we go.
Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the
College Game Day would say Sorsby was battling his demons and he fought through them to be a better man. That's absolutely what they'd say.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but
They try to paint Sorsby out as a victim, and that's exactly what Texas Tech has been doing, is painting out Sorsby to be a victim and not someone suffering from the consequences of his own actions. You see this a lot, and it's like you see this in everyday situations. You see this with like couples. Somebody gets caught cheating in the relationship, and of course they're going to paint it as the one cheating is a victim, rather than suffering from the consequences of his or her own actions. It's insane.
Solid pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Plows through the defense. And he won't quite get there.
No, I've actually got some hope in Pat McAfee. I feel like he'd call it out. He isn't shy about pissing off fan bases, and there's the invincibility wall. Ain't no way that was going to stop
right
that
That's
one.
often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
All right, we're going to let Talent Defeat do some work. Talent Defeat did not do work. Nobody did. We're getting wrecked off the RPO. Freaking Luke Cromenhoek.
The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the
And of course he rolls over my guy to almost convert the first down, but now they're going to convert it
I
right
don't like
here.
the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against a defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
And the Buffaloes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it.
That got it. Oh, he didn't get it. Wow, he was short, but they're going to challenge that.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Well, it's not just ESPN. It's everywhere. The College Football Playoff Committee, the College Football Playoff, they run it. TNT runs it. CBS runs it. ABC. This is why it's so stupid. People are like, oh, yeah, but they're supporting gambling. That's it. I'm done watching ESPN. Well, you got to be done watching the entirety of the rest of sports, too, because they all cover it. They all do the exact same thing. Sorry to tell you. You don't have to like it, but they all do the same thing.
Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Petty. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short.
Yeah, at this point, I've just accepted that they're going to allow Colorado to score. At this point, we just come to accept that. I can't stop them. They might paint Sorsby as a bad boy that doesn't care at all to make him have better aura. Sorsby's an aura farmer. Look at how cool he is.
It's always interesting how people handle late games.
The rules bend to his will. Something like that.
Some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays.
The alpha doesn't listen to the rules. Yeah, all right. Touchdown call. I don't need to see the rest of it. I already know.
Finally stopped a terrific run after the catch.
Can I just sim? Cause like you know they're scoring. Like I don't even have to run. Like I don't even have to run the play. You know they're scoring.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Why did you just throw? You're gonna have an open receiver every time.
What a great job.
And if he's not open, they're just gonna let him catch it. The game will let him catch it.
Nice job getting penetration.
EA Sports and their Colorado bias. The discourse around Lane Kiffin taking a piss at Oxford is dumb. I mean, he wasn't bothered. He wasn't bothered by the racism until a bigger job opens up. I'm very confused. I might have to read that one again.
It's third and goal and third.
Is that supposed to be like a jab at Ole Miss fans?
Back to throw. It's
oh my! Momo's got a clear lane. Bam! Momo ISA coming through in the clutch.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect.
I can't run any of my. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He is a dude that you.
It's fourth and goal from the 13. You guys can't mess this one up. You guys can't mess this one up.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on fourth and goal.
Should I run Shiki Mori or... Yeah, we'll run King.
Looking to throw. Unloads.
Oh, my God. Like, you can't stop him. You can't stop him. How is he that open? If they run a slant route, you might as well just go ahead and shit on your own ass because you can't do anything. What does he do? What are they doing? Why does my team have a stroke every single time we're in a clutch defensive situation? It doesn't make sense. God, I hate this game. This game sucks. We're not even an onside kick formation, but I believe in our ability to... Yeah, there we go. Hooray. I'm about tired of our team having a stroke every time on defense. Here's Kenny Kawaguchi, by the way. Let him get some experience, even though he's got plenty.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm.
It's a Sorsby calling him the man that defeated the NCAA. No, the NCAA defeated themselves.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space.
That didn't take long. Hooray!
Here late in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening...
I'm mainly just frustrated because I want to appear I look good at defense even though I'm not. I want to appear that I don't have the worst passing defense to ever exist in the country, but I can't.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
All right, here we go. Minute 16. I think it'll take me about 16 to score.
It's Croman Hope.
Oh, no sir. That helps. That makes me feel a little better.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go
He's
to the
off.
locker room with your tail
There you
between
go.
your legs.
Our defensive lineman running around. He followed him for like a good 5 seconds. I guess we'll just run the blitz. If it works, it works. It doesn't.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hansen. He's out across.
You want to feel good about your defense? Watch any of the UMass Dynasty from your fellow FBS support guy, no joke. Oh, I have. Trust me.
We asked earlier this week who's
Good grief. Croman Hope 30 of 34.
But we know who he really
You want to look good as a quarterback going on a Heisman run. Start out playing Tardaria's defense. That'll make you feel real good about yourself. You can go like 92 of 95 for 1,100 yards against the defense.
Now the play fake.
Oh my God. He had everybody in his face the entire time and we still got clowned on in the slant route. I mean, look at this. Look at this. He had 500 people in his face, still throws a perfect dime. And of course, we got dumbass McGee trailing right from behind as always. I can't count how many times, Tyreek Heeks. I can't count on any hand how many times he's let that one happen.
That's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Oh my God. Bro, you can't make this up. He's just too good. No matter what type of defense I run, he's always going to find somebody open every time. And if he's not open, he's going to come down with it anyway. Because he's got like 12 Jeremiah Smiths in the backfield.
March to the red zone, and here they go.
There's Jeremiah Smith, number 4. Well, that's tight end Jeremiah Smith.
They'll mark him down at the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
All right, now go on and score on the slant route because I know it's coming.
To throw, it's Croman Hope. And the pass is
Nope.
incomplete.
If Sorsby bet on himself for Heisman, would that make him better? I can't determine that. And who would realistically pick Sorsby as a Heisman winner? Especially since we don't even know if he's going to play or not. All right, feed the studs. This one's on you.
Looking to throw on third.
I gave him way too much time. Oh my God. It's over. There's no way. There's just no realistically no way I will ever be able to stop him.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach.
I might be the worst defensive player to ever exist in this game. If you want to have a game where you have 500 yards passing, just play me, because I can't stop you. I can't. I'm not allowed to.
So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sick of this.
This crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Well, this would just be to make myself feel better. Whatever, we win. Screw you, Colorado. Take you and your 27 Jeremiah Smiths and go home. That's the most frustrated I felt about a win in a good minute.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze what they're able to get a little bit better. Plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for Dave Collins.
Yeah, we got Carson Hansen or whoever that is. New god of football, apparently. Faster than you, better than you, stronger than you. I don't know what we're going to do about him. I'm glad I'm going to have to deal with him no more. See you in the playoffs, I hope. 35 of 40 for 400 yards. Next time I should just sim defense. Ugh. Yeah, you can play as offensive core. I could do that any time. I just choose not to. Because I've tried to sim. I've actually tried to sim defense in this game before, and it's the same result. The only thing that changes is they go down and score quicker. Local man only wins by 3 scores, burns down orphanage. Man, somebody hasn't seen Kirk Signetti. You should have seen him in the playoffs. They let Bama score once, and he threw down his headset. Great, now we get to play Syracuse. So how many Jeremiah Smiths do they have? Over under on about 80. Their entire roster is Jeremiah Smith, more than likely. I actually want to see. I'm curious. I want to know what happened to our backup Tyler Huff. Did he go on, move on to wherever? I don't know where he's at. Trevor Jackson, 80 overall. We're going to make him look like a 90. Or, I mean, a 900. Well, realistically, of course, this is going to be somebody that we can handle. Oh, Demetrius Samuel, 94 overall. Could be a bit of a problem. I believe in our abilities. Oh, Miami dropped Florida. Florida no longer the #1 team in the nation as they go down. We're still number 3, though, which means... Okay, so Miami just overtook everybody for #1. And how did Florida fall all the way down to 10? Florida fell all the way down to 10 for losing to what's now the #1 team in the country. I don't know about that. Why is Clemson ahead of us? What did Clemson do to earn that spot? Well, no point griping about it. All right. Let's try to allow less than 300 passing yards today. Very unlikely, but it's worth a shot. All right. Well, we have to do what we have to do with every Syracuse matchup. Yeah, I guess I should do the thing then, huh? There it is. All right. Supreme Orange Brawl. Let's get it going. Orange on orange crime. May the best man win.
God save the Queen!
This might be the last time I get to play Syracuse. So we got to let him know who's boss. We got to let him know who's daddy before we finally finish him off. Pause.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on.
Never really played Dynasty mode, but if you play as offensive coordinator, you avoid all the recruiting stuff? No. You still recruit the same.
We'll go on the attack first.
Everything in regards to recruiting and stuff like that, that all stays the same as if you were a head coach. The only big change is that you just don't play defense. That's it. That's the only thing that changes. And hell, you still get to, I think you still get to play defense.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's
You can just choose not to.
keep your emotions in check and make
It's very intriguing how that works.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the back.
Uh-oh.
Got room to work. That may not
A nice
look
hit
like
right
a
there to
huge
at least
play, but
prevent the
they'll take it
first.
as it gets them up to the
Now it's a,
Syracuse
we'll send
lines
everybody up on the
third and
line.
short.
Come on, Mew. This is on you.
Tries to surge ahead
Good
on the
attempt.
sneak.
He's got that invincibility frame. Ain't nobody stopping
So what
that.
do you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get
Dang,
super
Shikin
tight and they
Mori.
start talking about things, Jesse, so
Unfortunately, our defensive backfield is complete ass. And literally cannot stop a slant route to save their life. So every single time we do something good in the front, somebody in the back's going to allow 25 yards. That's just how it is.
Creates a little space.
Oh my god.
First down and more.
Useless ass
Bringing down
defense.
the big play.
I'm going to just go ahead and do my push-ups now. What's the point?
you could tell
The game has decided that they are going to
not
score.
handing that
So
football.
they will score.
He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Shoot up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
All
And
right.
he's able to find a little bit of
Might as well just go ahead and sim it, right? Let Syracuse put up their 7 points so we can get on offense, go down the field.
Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot there. Picks up one.
Oh, that's a
inside
bad
the
spot,
22 to
refs.
19.
Gave him a
Looks as
free
if we
extra
have an
yard.
injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You think they'll run the ball here? I know there's 3 receivers out, but...
Bring it. He'll keep it himself.
Oh my god, we were
He's
right
got enough to
there.
give Syracuse
Why?
a touchdown.
Why does our team have a stroke every time we're in a position to do something? Why is our AI so dumb? I don't get it. Did the game specifically dumb down my AI? How did he catch that? Why? What is this? This is so stupid. It's so rigged. Why? Why does none of my guys do this? It's a 78 overall Syracuse, and they're running through me. That is nobody's business.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
I thought he was going to break that tackle. I legitimately thought he was going to break that tackle. Sabrina Carpenter, Bruce Sternum, out for the season. Right? No, just out for the rest of the game. Okay. I assume the worst about injuries. I've been trained to do so. All right, second and goal from the who cares. Go on and score.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
Oh my god. It's just ridiculous.
Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Okay, what do we do here? Line up a goal formation or risk it? Yeah, you know they're going to throw, so I'm just going to risk it and go for the best. Somebody's got to make a play here.
Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just
Nope, not going to get there.
Absolutely
Hooray!
nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, that's huge.
They'll have to settle for a field goal, but
Actually had a goal line stand. Can you believe it?
get inside the
Oh, and they missed the field goal. Ain't that huge?
no good.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
Remains the same. They
All right. Now we're in business. Let's run it. From the 20.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back.
I'm glad they're not starting you from the 2.
The ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking
Send it
it
right
down,
back up the gut.
taking the cross
Oof.
when it
Well,
wasn't open down.
that didn't work out the way I hoped it would. That's
really
all right.
important for this offense today.
3rd and 5. I believe in our abilities here.
Coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see.
They actually played pretty good zone right there, but not good enough.
Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative
Hope Sabrina
ways
Carpenter
to get
heals
him on
up.
the spots
Well,
they can
good
throw
news,
it.
going to be back by next game, which is pretty nice, because we're going to need all the help we need for Penn State. And we fumbled. That unit Syracuse is stupid and didn't pick that one up. Come on, guys, get it together. What are we doing? I guess we're just going to take our sweet time.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
Well, there was nothing given right there. They sent the entire student body on that right side.
At the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Just give it off to the back.
Working that left side now.
Spin a man out. We got another one. Beautiful. Syracuse used up a crap ton of clock on that on their first drive. So now I can just use up the rest of it on this one. Am I going to get this snap off in time? Yeah, I will. All right.
He can make big plays happen. Nice decision.
Whew, barely got that one off. There you go, John Slenderman. Let him know about it.
That's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that.
All right.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
He's open. Boom! The play extender. Got it to Foreman on the outside. He was all the way on the other side of the field. Ran all the way over there and got open. Futuro Uwasugi, the play extender, gets it to Kobe Foreman for our first touchdown of the day. That was beautiful.
Ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing.
All right, back to suffering because now we're back on defense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
Well, let's hope this isn't too bad. Maybe we can get a stop something one day or another. No, I take it back. We're not getting shit. Like, who is the Trevor Jackson? This guy, or whoever that is, that tight end that caught it. 1, 2, 3. He broke 4 tackles. He broke 4 tackles off of 1 reception. Like, if 70 overall tight ends can do that against our defense, I mean, what are we even doing here, really? And oh, there he goes again, breaking another tackle. Break another one, break another one, break another one, break another one, break another one. He breaks 6 tackles every time you hit him.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so
What's the
much,
point?
especially when they're athletic, because they make short
Just let him go down the field and score. EA Sports has decided that this man, this tight end, will score.
Dominant in this offense.
I don't know what that was. The ball bounced up in the air. Nearly fell right into our hands. That would have been really nice, huh? Talk about some mouse going on. 2nd and 10. Another slant route. Guess who's there not to do shit about it? You guessed it. Tardaria. Woo! Our defense is the worst in the nation against the pass. Woo! God, I hate this defense. What realistically, what do I do? I mean, I just can't stop him.
I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but I'm glad they did that. Can they do that again? Because if they do another slant route, you best know my defense ain't going to stop that. Oh, thank goodness. At least we finally had a tackle. But now it's 3rd and 9. Perfect time for my defense to internally combust. Nope. All right. Hold on. Now this field goal kicker is already 0 for 1. This one's way longer, all the way to the 40. And he's gonna get it. All right. Well, at least I don't know how he hit that one, but then didn't hit the one from the chip shot lane. We'll take it though. The defense actually managed to hold on for long enough. I don't know why they didn't keep throwing to that tight end, because he was just making magic out of nothing. He was like a fat, like a fat Jeremiah Smith. Got an open man right here. Can he come down with the... Yes! Vicky Kawaguchi coming down with a huge pass. That makes me feel a little bit better about myself. We're going to give it to Chase DeLauder now, and he's going to get some good stuff for us. It's an orange-on-orange matchup. Let's see who gets made into pulp. Well, if history has taught us anything, other than the first game that we played, we have dominated Syracuse in this rivalry. It has not even been close these past few matches. And that's going to help out a significant bunch. Going to make it 14-3. Maybe. Okay. No danger of that. Other than getting the 69 for funsies, we have not missed an extra point in any other given situation. I think somebody blocked an extra point at one point though against us. I can't remember who that was. Might have been LSU. All right, if we're gonna stop this guy, we got to get some sort of pressure on him.
There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
Come on, me. Oh my goodness. Every time. Every time they're always going to do that. I'm tired of getting spun out, man.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pass the first down marker.
They're just physically tougher than us, apparently. I mean, they are doing what they want.
First and 10 from the 29. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short.
It never really hit me until now, but I love how out of place that our Orange looks on the field at midfield there. That is so funny to look at. I hope I'm able to do that when the basketball game comes out too. When they eventually make the basketball version of this game, I hope I'm able to put that Squidtard Orange in the middle of the court. Now that would be really funny. Imagine being a basketball player playing for our university, and every single time you're running across the court, the thing that you're going to be seeing is a giant, semi-realistic orange. Absolute cinema. Another first down.
pick up the first down.
Congratulations, Tardaria defense. At this point, you might as well just let the defense take all the credit for every single opposing touchdown. Because every single thing that we've allowed so far has been due to a miscue or my AI turning into a bunch of brainless blobs. Also, this stupid tight end, Zach Thorpe, who apparently is the fat Jeremiah Smith, can do whatever he wants. Not everything. Miyu Suzuki nearly picked that one off. That would have been really nice, wouldn't it? This one, we need to have somebody locked in on that tight end. Here we go. 5 wide set, 3rd and 4. Get him, Shikimori. Bam! Somebody get that. Boom! Let's go! Shikimori gets the forced fumble. And the defense actually did something. Counter phrase. The defensive line actually did something. Secondary still hasn't done anything. And probably won't for a while. Can I make some magic out of this? I very highly doubt it. Might just want to throw that one away. Yeah.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it.
I don't think there was any magic happening with that one. Maybe you can utilize Jacob Slavin to help with the defense. Well, if he's on D-line, then yeah, I'm sure he'll be useful. If he's not, then yeah, expect for him to do absolutely nothing. Minute 23 to go. Let's go ahead and make sure to at least get us a few extra points to make ourselves feel better.
With the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play. Defenses are scared out of their mind.
And there we go, wide open again. Kobe Foreman, touchdown Squeetars.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game.
So when the basketball game comes out, we play every game like college football.
He's the kind of guys that you can
I'll do a one-off special. Again, it's not going to be a thing where I'm just playing it consistently, like every week, like I did here. But it'll probably be something that I do on the other channel too, because I need to get back into that. I sort of took like a little bit of a break. One thing I've had to learn is I need to stay off Twitter. Not like permanently, but like maybe check it every so frequently for news updates and then be off of it. Because there's some shit that goes down on that site every single day now. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's so much drama that floods on my feed now, and it just takes over everything. So I might need to log off of that for a minute or two.
Thanks for the update on that one.
I gotta be careful. Syracuse still has a minute left to do something here.
It's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Hit as he throws.
Nope, nothing there. I actually played some lockdown D right there. Why can't we do that every single drive?
Was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through.
Are they going to call pass interference on my guy? No, they're calling pass interference on them.
Penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get.
Oh no, it's a hold. Okay. We're just going to decline that, so that way I can get the ball back. This is every colorblind man's worst nightmare. Every time somebody scores, it's touchdown somebody. Who? Nobody knows. I quit using Twitter in 2019. It got too toxic for me. Yeah, here's the thing. It's like I wouldn't say a requirement, but it's a necessity to have for whenever I'm making videos that I probably need to have. Oh, that would have been so cool if he came down with it, but of course I got that weird-ass animation. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't say it's a necessity, but it's, in a way, it is sort of a requirement, because a lot of news sources come from that. A lot of information around college football in general, you can get off of that, and it's just good to have for, well, relevancy sources. But damn, is it toxic.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
I managed to get that one off.
He gets it into enemy
Look at Syracuse
territory,
taking a
not
timeout for me.
quite
Thank you
enough.
very
First
much.
down, it'll be fourth down. We got a
You
timeout
just
here late
activated
in the
my
first
trap
half, and
card.
they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's either going to be
So the offense
Matoy or
is going to
Slenderman
go
here.
for it on fourth down.
Slenderman it is. I just had to make sure to convert.
And the defense makes
And it was
the
very kind of
immediate
Syracuse
tackle,
to
but
make
he
sure to
has
save
enough
me
for
a
the first
timeout.
down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap this one from the 42.
Do we want to
It's
go?
first and 10.
I think Brendan Perna should be open.
Looking to throw on first down.
We're just going to take off. That gummit.
Always a welcome play
Oh,
for the
my
defense.
line.
They get a sack
Freaking
at the
Peter
47.
Griffin got wrecked right there.
Clock will stop
I knew that
with
was
this
going to be a
timeout
problem,
from
but
the
I
offense.
really,
They'll
really
get a
wish that
chance to
wasn't the
regroup
time
on
for
the
that.
sideline.
You know what? I got one timeout to
They're
work
lining up in
with.
the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed
We're
up
a
for
little
this
bit
one.
past midfield.
Sends it back
What better
in
time
motion.
than now to pull off a ha-ha? That is not a ha-ha. I did not laugh at that one bit. What the shit, Futuro? You knew the assignment.
Just a few
Well,
seconds remaining
shit.
here as they try to put
Now
something
there's
up
9
before
seconds left.
halftime.
We have one timeout. Third and a million.
It is
Gummit,
third
Futuro.
and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got.
Underthrown.
It is incomplete. And now
Well,
there are
that's
4
unfortunate.
seconds remaining.
I gotta be honest,
All right,
guys,
well,
I know there are a lot
Hail
of
Mary
people
it
in the
is.
field position that would say punt the football, but based on the
We saw
success they've
Futuro
had
has
early
the
in this game,
arm.
the 3 touchdowns
No
already,
denying
playing
that.
with confidence,
Now it's just
I
a
think
matter
I'd
of
just
whether or
go
not he
for
can
it.
actually get this off. And he will. It is going to reach the end zone, but will anybody be there to get it? No. Rats.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the
Oh, well.
final play of the quarter and couldn't
We're up by a
quite
significant
find
margin.
That's gonna
I think we
wrap
get
up
ball
the
after
first
half.
here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
So,
Man, great energy in that building.
little to
It always
complain
is
about.
when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals.
That was absolute cinema. Now I cringed a little bit after that one. I'll be honest with you.
Nice job
I might not be able to run the funny if you. I might not be able to run the funny like I wanted to. I can't believe Futuro did that. I don't know what that was.
They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think
Slide
defensively,
down.
you understand,
Beautiful.
like, the running game isn't a big
Risky
part of
play
the
there,
play.
but it
I
panned
wonder how
out.
they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy
I
offense.
keep running the
Yeah, so
ball.
you're going to have to be ready if you're a
That seemed to be
quarterback, then
working
you're
out
probably
for
gonna
us
see
every
some
so
different
often.
coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know
There
where
we
your
go.
hands
Oh, my goodness.
Dragged down at the 30 after a
Hurled
5-yard
over a
gain.
man and then went flying.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead,
I guess
in the
Nino
third
and Futuro,
quarter,
the
you wanna
greatest
keep
power
it. You
couple
gotta
ever.
lead the clock. Best way to
Well,
do
that would be
run
the case if they
football.
were.
You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back
8 more
to back.
yards.
They are trying to be physical. And they're trying to stay on the field.
They ran it on first down, now on second. From the gun, the ground game. And you
Well, they
wanna
closed
talk
that
about
hole
game
pretty quick.
tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the
Pause.
ball.
Nyeh.
And what's the closest guy to the football?
Are they gonna bring everybody up again? Even if they do, I
have
don't
to
know.
work together. They got to get those guys and get
Well, it
some
doesn't
movement.
matter.
They don't on this play.
Oh,
and the
Ryoko,
big
get your
fella
ass
needs
up. What do
nowhere
you
to
think
go.
you're doing?
When you run into him,
You're not
usually meet the
injured.
ground.
Whatever.
They have declared their
We'll let somebody
intentions
else
on
get
this
some running
drive,
time in.
keeping
Williams with the
on
run.
the ground.
Pretty good run. Breaking tackles.
They
Now
finally
Broly's
get a
hurt.
stop of this veteran
Ryoko with a
junior
bruised
running
knee. I
back
guess we'll
comes
sub
up
in
with a
Cameron
nice play.
Williams.
Looks as if we have an
Pretty
injury
fast,
on that
so
last play,
he can
and
do
we'll
some
take a
work.
break to check him out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it
I
on
don't know
the
if he's
toss.
fast enough to block
this one
7
will be
guys on
stopped.
his own. I don't know where the blocking went.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Been showing them the run.
They're bringing
now
up
they'll throw
everybody.
it right
Bad
down the
decision.
middle.
No, never mind. I forgot we can't catch.
Hang on, and those arms
I would say
running
bad
down
decision,
Peter
but
there,
yeah,
and
no,
it'll
that
be
was not
third
bad
down.
considering that we can't
We'll see if
catch.
The offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
Can heave it though. Oh my goodness, bad throw. That was simply a bad throw by Uesugi. 56-yard field goal. I kind of forgot it was third down.
Third and long in field goal range. They go
We're at the
zone
40.
coverage, so
I
everybody
don't
on the
think
back
we
end
can.
has
I
the
don't think
eye
we
on
can
the
kick a field
quarterback, and they're
goal
able
from
to
here.
break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Here we go. Beautiful.
Trying to pick up the first.
I knew Ryoko was going to be open there, so I had very little concern. Still going all the way to the 10. Get your ass up there. That's some hospital pizza game level thinking. Where do you think I learned it from? Let's end this drive. This felt like the longest drive in history. Slenderman! Yay, John Slenderman to the house. I think that's his first touchdown of his career.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them.
Bam.
This
All right.
team looks
Well,
like a
cursed
national
score.
championship contender.
28-3. But last I checked, I'm not UMass, so I'm not stressing about it.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady
I should just
impression,
use her as Shaky Mori now.
is no fun,
After that
and
forced
they have to
fumble,
get
I see no
something
reason why I
going right
shouldn't.
now.
There he come. They're coming after him. Bam! Cheeky Mori didn't get there, but somebody else did. Zach Washington.
The number one job
Funny, he's on defensive lineman duty. Before he was a he was on edge. So we got 42-17 on the edge now, along with Shaky Mori.
People
Okay.
on defense are going to be rushing the passer right now. This offense just looks confused up front.
No! What happened to our defense? How did we get cooked that bad? What happened?
Huge chunk play for this offense. Just
What happened here? That's some College World 25 level hoo-ha right here. Well, now we know what happened. Haynes just, I don't know where he was going.
exactly what you need.
I don't
to
even
move
think
the
he
ball
knew
down
where he
the
was
field.
going.
And
Well, that's
perfect
just
for this
unfortunate.
offense. Backed up towards your own end zone.
Now
Make a
Syracuse is
play
in a
to
prime
create
position to
space,
score.
Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed
Okay.
to start this thing.
Well, it's a nice job by the
Haynes trying out his
quarterback getting the ball
cha-cha.
out of his hands quickly
Right
on
foot
that
2
RPO.
stomps,
We saw some
left foot
right,
2
just on the
stomps.
same page
Now shit
as the
yourself.
receiver.
Try to
Did a
make
great
up for
job
some of that
there.
lost ground on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped at the
3rd and
36,
4.
but
Well,
boy,
you
that
best
was an
guarantee that they're not going to
absolute
run the
beautiful
football
six.
here, especially since the pass lane is just open for them to do what they want. So let me control Scott here.
They think there's room to run.
No, we
to
couldn't
the
get
right
him.
here. Fights
And
off
of
the
course he
defense.
breaks the tackle. Going to break a few more
He'll get
tackles.
all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this is unfortunate.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
Okay.
Leaves it with the running back. And the
Who's on the team for this last season? I showed the roster at the start of the stream. Scott, if you want to take a look at that.
Work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Whoa, my goodness. That could have been a pick. I don't know where he was throwing that one. Might have had some jet
This
lag
defense
to
knew
it.
coming in, they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking
The
control
Squidtard
away
Lincoln
from
Riley of college football, potentially. Can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
Jackson gonna throw it. He's got
Guys, why are you so fat and slow?
Not sure you could get
Well,
much
that's
closer, but it'll
GG's
be first
on
and
that
goal.
drive.
Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Into the end zone he goes.
Touchdown, Syracuse. Yeah. Woohoo, what they friggin' do.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys.
Worst defense in the country for the 10th year in a row.
This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 20.
They will only allow 700 yards a game.
Kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5.
Here goes Squidtard Sports, though. Look at Squidtard Sports. Squeetard Sports. Okay, let them know about it. Way to end out the 3rd quarter. Kick return touchdown to the house. Squeetard Sports.
It's always so
Knew
exciting.
it was the right decision to put him on that one.
There's so many
What a
yards,
run.
many yards at a time. What a great job by
All
the
right.
team showing the speed.
Well, go ahead and give him Returner of the Year award.
The reason they're all jacked up is because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point splits the upright.
35 to 10.
35 to 10. Kickoff unit.
I'm only not the Lincoln Riley of college football because I at least have a championship on my belt.
Here he
My defense may suck, but at least my offense is great enough, elite enough to make up for it. They don't choke at the worst moments imaginable.
Complete to start this drive.
There we go.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Run defense allows negative 20 yards. Pass defense allows 500 yards. That is exactly right.
They're too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Here goes Shikimori. Ding. I don't know what that was, but good coverage by Jetlag. Scott Crawford celebrating 8 months of being a part of the Tardaria membership. Squeetard. Yeah, shout out to Squeetard. Took that one to the house. 7 seconds left, 3rd and 11. Who's going to screw this one up, I wonder?
Jackson will throw.
Get him. Yes. Nobody. By some magic miracle, nobody's going to screw that one up. And Trevor Jackson has less than 200 passing yards, so you know it's been a good day for the defense. Realistically, this is one of my better defensive performances. All right, onwards to the 4th quarter. Let's see. So, yeah, we actually less than 300 yards of offense allowed. And to be fair, we've been on shoe clock the entire game, so that isn't really saying much, but it does make me feel nice. It makes me feel special. All right.
They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Buying some time.
Oh man, this is going to be a miracle if we can come down with it. Yeah. Just a little too much arm on that one. Hell of an attempt. Especially since he had to spin around to do it, but it's just ain't no way that was going to happen. Got this one off last second to Ryoko. Good spin move right there.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Uh-oh. We got to get some better blocking there. I don't know what happened to our blocking on those on those toss plays, but man, I really do wish I could maybe once in a while break off one of those. Tight end's open. Give it to him. Yeah, Brendan Perna all the way to the 6. 1st and goal, Squeetars. All right. Scott with the 50. Very generous of you, good sir. Says 50 points on Squidtard, 25 on Chase. Made 8 months already. Yeah, I know. Can't believe it either. Thank you very much for your support, brother. Graciously appreciate it. Perna gets the touchdown, but of course, some dumbass on our offensive line is going to reverse that. IHOP Goth Girl. Oh, well, that takes away that. 1st and goal at the 16. Somebody else is going to have to come through in the clutch for us. Unless... No. I was waiting for Perna to get open again. I was going to try and throw back to him, but he did not get open.
He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now.
If Obates is still in the chat, he also has the opportunity to send a suggestion for player bump up points. If you'd like us to bump up our resume, now's your chance. Oh, Pern, okay. Now when I need you to come down with it, now you don't wanna.
Well, the offense has had their way all
Oh,
game long
crap.
up to this
3rd and goal
point.
from the
Finally,
16.
defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you,
Not
after
good.
that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice.
Couldn't even
about
get that
running
one
that
off.
ball.
Our offensive line is stinking it up out there. I hope Goth Girl is about to he about to sit out. I'm tired of it.
Nice job getting to the quarterback.
Well, all right. We'll kick the field goal. Barely kick the field
Forcing the incompletion.
goal. Leave it to Syracuse to give us a little bit of trouble.
Really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
You could always just say position if you want. Chris George, hey, Squidtard, love your videos. First time in the stream. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you stick around. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're just sitting here playing some Tardaria, Squidtard Sports. Here running the Dynasty in year 10, the final year. Syracuse is being a massive pain in the ass right now.
Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used.
Well, they're going to get 300 yards. Not much I can do to stop that.
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense.
He's going to
They're going on a one-on-one. Nope. All right. We at least prevented the catch, if nothing else.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Jackson gonna throw it.
Get there. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Mew Suzuki, what are you doing? You had the golden opportunity to get there and throw your hands up. Mew Suzuki's so talented, you're just so stupid.
They've been able to do that, and as a result,
lock it up.
They haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
There we go. Now that's what we need. That's the stuff we like to see. Shout out to Scott Crawford. Or, I said Scott Crawford. No, that's Jordan Crawford. You're going to have to get used to that. All right, 4th and 17. I'm going to go ahead and use your Suzuki. Here we go. Oh, my God. How? We were in... I just don't get it. How do you get clowned on that hard?
How about that one? 4th and forever.
What are you doing? Who's dumb? Why do we even bring you in here, Lawrence? What exactly do you bring to the table?
Man, does that sting defensively? You get him in the perfect
Plus 50 on a random corner? Understood. It won't be random, I'll tell you that much.
That is a back-breaking play.
They're getting him. Boom! Jordan Crawford getting him all the way back. Loss of 11 yards. There's the defensive line getting in some serious pressure. I'm from Pittsburgh, but I've been a fan of Tennessee since the mid-90s. Oh, so you've been through it all then. You know all about the Tennessee Vol experience. Super Nuclear taking notes somewhere. Yeah. Super Nuclear needs to take all the notes. He can't catch a break when it comes to facing me.
Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to...
Boom, got him again. Jordan Crawford, 3 sacks in a row for him.
And I tell you what, this defense,
do we even want... I'm just going to line up in man coverage because I don't trust them in zone. They've taught me that I can't. Scott with the 20 says, put this on Peter Griffin. He needs it. Understood, buddy. Thank you very, very much for the generous super chat.
They will certainly need one here.
I got a Squiddy to hit after this game's over. I'm going to have to make sure to hit that.
It's too late for empty possessions.
Okay, we got Shiki Morgan coverage. So it's going to come down to one of these guys to get the hit. But it's 4th and 28. They're going in double coverage. Kafka Star Rail finishes the drive with an interception. Hell yeah. Well, valiant effort by Syracuse, even though we were in shoe clock the entire duration. Now we can go ahead and finish this game out.
And it's a microcosm too of just how
you know me.
the defense has been.
I don't want to give Syracuse the ball back. I don't even think they finished at 300 yards.
That interception should seal this thing.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Yeah, that one was on me.
Never say die attitude, and I love that.
Well, got the stupid out of the way.
Out there competing, and I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty.
Is what it is. The game's over. That was just for style points, and clearly I did not see him.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today.
I'm glad we were able to get the goofy in a game where we were winning by far, instead of one we were in an actual tough position.
Got the first down and more.
Yeah, It was written in the history books. We had to allow 300 yards of offense. That was just, it's written in the books. The script be damned.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Okay, and we got to make sure to let them break about 25 tackles on the way, too. Don't forget that part.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe
who is this guy, Jace Blazzario or whatever? Who is he? Why do these no-name guys keep breaking all these tackles and look like NFL superstars? It literally looks like they're taking NFL guys and putting them back in college. They're just running through my entire team like it's nobody's business. Well, anyway.
Get back to push-ups because they're going to score. To defend a big third down in the red zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, it's so cool, bro. Keep dancing. Keep dancing as if you did something.
Really nice job by the quarterback.
Shut up.
Throwing that touchdown pass.
Bro's dancing as if they're not down by a shit ton of points still.
To finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose and
screw
get
you.
brought down at the 24.
Just for that, I'm gonna make you pay for it. That is if we don't screw this one up either. Bro, what are we doing? I guess that play doesn't work anymore. What the hell?
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running
bobbled
back's
snap
gotta do a better
again.
job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect.
Oh, whatever. Oh, dang! What a oh, he dropped it. What? Oh, I can't even challenge the play. That's a shame too, because that was a beautiful catch.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength.
Well, caught that one to make ourselves feel better and get us to 300 yards. Ugly game, but I'm glad we pulled it out against our rivals. Battle for the Supreme Orange, 5 in a row. What'd you think was going to happen? Rip, what'd you think was going to happen? So we allowed more than 300 yards. Not surprised since they went bullshit mode at the end there, but it is what it is. What up, GF Sports? Good to see you, buddy. Is it the wideout you're going to play in? I don't know. Might be. I guess let's find out, because we got to go to Penn State. I forget what time it's at though. We're both undefeated. Number 3 Tardaria, number 7 Penn State. All right. Well, let's find out what we're looking at in terms of time. Michigan State TCU is a Wednesday night kickoff at 8. Never heard of that. Civil War's on a Friday. Ohio State finally back in the rankings. Good for them. Oh, we get big noon. Hell yeah. That's tough break for Penn State. They wanted the whiteout. Too bad. They get big noon kickoff. That's the best you get under your Fox contract. Womp womp. Sad face. So who gets the night kickoff in the Big Ten then? Be a 7:30 kickoff. Does anybody get it? Yeah, Illinois and Rutgers get the night kickoff. And then Purdue at USC. Damn. Penn State got the screw job of the century. That's your Fox contract for you. Damn, they couldn't even put the Apple Cup there. Apple Cup starts at 3:30. Womp womp. Hate to see it, right? What's the Heisman standings look like? Mason Hine-Schnell falling down. Grayson Wilson from Virginia Tech rising up. I didn't even know this guy had eligibility left from Mizzou. And then Quentin Martin from Notre Dame is their new front runner. What's our stats look like for the year? I just want to see our defense and how bad it is. Oh, you can't measure that by players, because I wanted to see. Oh, here we go. Team stats. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that we're not at the top in terms of offense. Let's measure it by the pass. What is Southern Miss doing? To be fair, they only played one game, but it's a little ridiculous. So is this based on yards? Okay, let's measure it by yards per game. Washington leads on that regard. I just want to see how far down we are after 2 games. So we're actually, I mean, we're not that far down, but 300 yards per game allowed. Yeah, we got some work to do. Pass yards per game allowed. So Southern Miss there at the top. Yeah, now we're sort of leaning towards the bottom. Penn State, what has Penn State got going on here? Penn State's at the very bottom, and then, no shocker, look who's also there floating around the bottom in passing yards per game allowed. Not shocked in the slightest by that one. All right, well, anyway, glad to know we're sitting at a big noon kickoff. Let's see what Penn State can bring to the table. Top 10 matchup, definitely the biggest test so far for this team. Should Penn State just schedule Temple for a wideout? They have to schedule who they can beat for a wideout. This guy is their head coach right now. I know that ain't James Franklin. No, we are ass. What's up, Sarah Dynamite? Good to see you. All right, well, here we go. Game of the week. Can Penn State get back the relevance they once had by taking down the Galactic Giants in the Squeetars? First thing they got to do is stop our offense. All right, let's run. So let's see what they're dealing with. No, that ain't Drew Allard. Oh, they're trying some triple option army, are you? Don't fool Miyu Suzuki one bit.
Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. Wants to throw it.
Nope. Oh, you tried that bullshit on me. Ain't gonna work. This would be huge. A 3 and out for the defense. This is their chance. 3rd and 17. We're getting there. Throwing in double coverage. Oh, almost picked off. Either way, though, we're gonna get this ball. They got JKS. I forgot. They got JKS. He's at a new place every single season, and now he's with Penn State. We're in good field position here. Asuka Thunder and a pretty good return all the way to the 38-yard line. All right, Futuro. Well, I would run the ball to some efficiency, but after seeing that Penn State is the worst passing defense in the land, I might take advantage of that. Second to worst passing defense. But this is only after 2 games, so I can't take too much of it.
And as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do. Not try to live up to the hype. Just put together another solid performance.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
We're just going to throw this one out to Ryoko. It's a first down. All the way into the red zone. What I hate about watching games at Beaver Stadium is that there isn't a logo at midfield. Well, yeah, no, that's on Penn State. I don't understand that one either. But then again, it kind of seems to be a reoccurring theme with Penn State. They don't put the logo really on anything. They're kind of bland when it comes to that. They do the same thing with their jerseys. Just give this one out to the tight end. The fact we were somehow able to turn that into a positive play really goes to show how much of a play extender Futuro is. All right, Uesugi. Let's run you on the option. Oh, they saw that one coming. Dadgummit. I need a yard on that one, too. All right, 3rd down and 3. I'm going to try and lock it up here. Stadium Hall's ranked number 2. Oh, there we go. Boom. Ryoko's wide open. To the house. Touchdown, Squeetars.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at
How about us with our 3rd down offense coming in through the clutch?
Bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here.
Penn State against a top 5 team, you know what happens. More often than not, yeah. Big game Nittany Lions, back at it again. If they make Ohio State, Oregon, Big Noon, and put a brick in my ass, yeah, it's going to be big. I don't know what to tell you. If it's the biggest Big Ten game of the week, it's going to be a Big Noon. The only hope you have in that regard is that Notre Dame is not playing that week. Is Notre Dame playing that week? Because if they aren't, then the game could be on NBC, in which case you would get your wish. Because they did that with Oregon, Ohio State 2 years ago. But you got to hope Notre Dame isn't playing. Because if they aren't, then NBC is going to have a spot open for it. Come here! Dadgummit! No, we've got the first. I whiffed on the tackle, and that ruined everything. Dadgummit. We had a perfect chance for a sack, and we blew it. I don't know why I should be surprised. JKS is one of the best playing standards in the land. Damn it. We had him. Boom! Not that time, though. Shiki Mori. Stun on him. Let him know about it.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
They made Oregon Northwestern Big Noon. Yeah, they do some trolling every so often. But yeah, no, if the spot's open, more likely than not expected to be at Big Noon. That's what they're going to do for all of the big games. That's just the way it is. You've got to hope that Notre Dame isn't playing so that NBC schedule opens up. Oh shit, I forgot about the upgrades. Well, let's stop the game now. I'm going to do it on the next one. Because we got to play. We got to host Notre Dame, ironically enough, for the next game. So I'll make sure to do it then. I was in such a rush to start the game, I totally forgot about it. Anyway, of course, not getting that sack really sort of screwed our defense over because now Penn State is running unusual business.
You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's
42-17 got pushed down by an offensive line. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks, JKS. Probably should have focused on running the football. That seems to be what you're good at. Thrown into double coverage.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
I can't even pop off with excitement because that was such a mind blow to see that one happen.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing.
All right, we're just going to heave this one up. Nah, that was worth the shot.
An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, the timing here by this defense.
We got a new named Darius Dixon.
We always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates.
Dang, Ryoko, let him know about it. Sabrina Carpenter with muscle cramps.
Setting the tone early with good runs like
There's a joke I could say there, but I'm just not going to do it.
Keep the defense guessing.
No, the problem is that everyone in here is a guy. Nobody will understand it.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
All right, won't be a tough one here.
Looking to pick up the first down.
Dang, they're bringing the sun, but that leaves Slender Man wide open, and he'll at least get the first down.
But it's enough for a first down.
Uh-oh. Pressing my receivers.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Ah, dang. Not good enough throwing the run. We had an open man there. We can replace the O and Fox at U, and that would explain their Big Ten schedule this up. It would explain a lot.
Just to be able to contain him.
What happened to our offensive line there? They just completely crumbled. Damn it, dude. Now we got to convert another third down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
It's going to be all you, Ryoko. Oh, 2 yards short. We're at midfield. I'm gonna put my balls out there. We're known to do that. And Penn State's gonna take a timeout because they want the ball back.
Just to get everybody on the same page.
All right, I'm gonna keep the momentum up. They're pressing my guys again. They've got one safety out. I'm gonna try and play it safe unless I know for certain. No, just take the catch. There we go. John Slenderman came through in the clutch.
Only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The drive stays
I knew he
alive
would.
with that first down completion.
Looking to scramble.
They've got 2 safeties out there. I should just run it. We got a yard.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel.
Still got Chaz Coleman. How does he still have eligibility left?
Get rid of the ball. You just can't
That doesn't make any sense.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
3-yard run.
Third down play for this offense.
Sit the running back here for this one.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the
Damn it,
tight end
dude.
here. The defense
We're going to have to convert another 4th down. I think we are. Yep, I'm going to do it again.
The offense still on the field.
Another attempted 4th down conversion right here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Anakin Skywalker, you suck. Let me get another look at this, because I think they sent another guy. Nope, Anakin Skywalker is just stupid. He just sucks. Unbelievable. Why even be on this team if you're just going to do that?
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that
I didn't think we could hit it from 54 yards out, so I wasn't about to try it.
To be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up to stop and they get the ball back.
Shake it off.
Coming up.
We're going to get our get back.
He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a bad spot. I am so tired of them just getting gifted first downs. Why does that keep happening? He was nowhere near the marker, but okay. Anything to make them feel better about themselves. That was silly. End of the first quarter, we're up by a touchdown. Could have been up by 2 scores if Anakin Skywalker decided he wanted to do something, but yeah, unfortunately he didn't. So here we are. Funny enough, Peter Griffin's doing a way better job on offensive line movement than Anakin is, but yet one's a 95 and one's a 73 or 79. So I don't really understand it.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Just flings it out of bounds.
Throws that one away. Could not find anybody. Right now we're pretty doing decent in man coverage, so I'm going to stick with it. Brought the sun on that one. We got a guy there, and he misses him. Oh, thank goodness somebody got there. And they are not going to put their balls out there like we did. They're actually just going to punt. Do you like how in the new college football game you can change the stadium and uniform logo for each season for your team builder too? Oh, absolutely. That was something they needed to do because that was a major complaint of a team builder. Is how once you've made it, like that's it. You can't go back and edit it. Thankfully, they've appeared to have fixed that. There you go, Ryoko.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much
dang,
more open
John
space
Slenderman
than they
felt
would
that
be if
one.
They're just getting a hand on it, and it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
What I really like about that though is that it makes it feel a lot more realistic because then you can like start out with a really small stadium, and then once you like win a couple of championships or something, then you can build a much bigger one and have better uniform combinations. It makes it feel more realistic. It makes it more immersive. I like that.
Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense?
I think we're just going to have to run this one. Yep, we're just going to take off. Here goes Futuro. Give me a block. Let's go. What a run by Futuro.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does
play
everything
action.
that they need to with the pressure.
Let's run it.
They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice
We're just
gain.
going to take off again. Yep. Look at all that space in front of us. All the way to the 5. They can't stop him.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may
We're
want
going to try to run the football just straight up the
Are
gut.
you kidding me? A quarterback
Oh, dang,
scramble
nothing given there, but we're still going to make it work. Bam! Touchdown, Squeetars. Beautiful.
They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal.
Calling Futuro Nakano for
They
honor.
came out, showed the confidence
He's as close to the Nakano bloodline as you can get. Technically, though, I mean, if we're talking about a couple of years in the future, he might be. Because he does get married to Yotsu. So canonically, yeah, I guess he would be part of the Nakano bloodline. But not by blood, of course, but rather just by marriage. You get what I'm saying. You understand what I'm getting at there.
On first down, it's play action.
Boy, you were lucky to get that one off, right?
Pressure hurried to throw that time. So second and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, I can't find where the Squidtard fan base is at. Where are they at? Where did they throw them? We're bringing everybody. 101 coverage. Ah, good play, good play. Nice.
Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this
Jet lag's been doing pretty good there. I can at least rely on him.
Exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half.
All right, here we go. Third and 10.
Rattled a bit as that pass should have been his second interception.
Lock it up,
in the first
Shikimori.
half alone.
Well, that's about as good as we can get.
Well, Chris, obviously,
Fourth and 10. Penn State will have to kick right back to us. Another defensive stand. Sort of just strutting along here. See if we can keep it up. Woo! We'll let that one get away from us. Tardaria's behind one of the end zones very, very high up. Oh, I see it, yeah. We are. We're up there in the nosebleeds. What are they doing? Take off. All right, well, that's nice. We'll at least get 4 yards out of that carry.
He's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
That safety bites. Foreman's going to have an easy lane. He won't, so we'll just take Matoy here.
Makes a quick grab.
Oh, dang, Ryoko. Okay, Ryoko. That was really good. We need to see more of that. We need to see the talent. Because this is our final season. I want to see the talent.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the
There you
receiver.
go, John Slenderman.
It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. First and 10 play coming up.
Okay, here they go.
What do I want to do?
Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Give us some time.
Pocket
Oh, get it off. Okay, well, we at least got the throw.
first down throw.
My line kind of melted there again.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left.
Yeah, now that they've announced officially that the game's going to be on PC, I'm really looking forward to all the mods that are going to come out. That's going to be that is going to be a spectacle. I'm really hoping, I need one of y'all to mod in, like, Nino. Like, actual Nino. Because that would be funny.
Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
I would play that on stream, without a doubt in my mind. There goes Ryoko to the house. Bam, there's another.
This defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back.
Kind of just strutting along here.
Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
21-0. I know the moment I say it, things are going to change, but it's worth mentioning that here we are almost at the half, and Penn State has yet to score a single point. And this is a program that has, at least from my knowledge, never shut out anybody. And there's a scoop and score off of the return. So now the damage gets even worse. Who forced that one, I wonder? We might need to get that one into a thumbnail. A junior at 19 forced the fumble, or was he the one to recover? No, I think he was the one to recover. I think somebody else actually forced the fumble. Well, here. I want to take an extra look at this because I want to see who forced the fumble. Whew. That was talent defeat on the forced fumble. Boom. Letting him know. Letting him know who means business. That was beautiful. And then right on target comes in our man, a sophomore at 19. Well, there's your thumbnail, more than likely. Unless we get a better one down the road, I don't think there's going to be anything better than that, because right now we are just pantsing Penn State in their home turf. It's funny, we show up more against top 10 teams than we do against the nobodies. We're like Georgia.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
All right.
And the first
Well, here goes Penn State. First and 10, less than 2 minutes left to go. Down by 4 scores. They might start getting a little desperate here, and who can blame them? And there's the desperate. Oh, almost caught that. Jet lag, lockdown defense once again.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that away.
Okay. I don't know how that wasn't an interception. I mean, at this point, JKS is out there looking like Sean Clifford. I don't know what he's doing. We've got Shiki Mori on pass defense duty. Boom. Oh, we almost got him. Damn it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, I take it back. Not Sean Clifford anymore. He just made a freaking Johnny Manziel-ass play. Ay.
Looking to throw it again. He's running out of
Now he's
time
taking
here.
off. There's a first down.
Scramble.
Well, there goes the shutout, because now that they're at the 45, they're going to make like an 82-yard field goal.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh my God. How did he even get away from that? Yeah, there it is. There goes the shutout, everybody. I knew the moment I said it that they were going to find a way to get down the field. The only way they can preserve the shutout at this point is if we get a turnover.
And that's an incompletion or an interception.
Well done. Worth the shot. I guess we're just never going to shut out anybody, ever. I think this was our best shot to do that, and we just missed it. We missed the mark. What can I say? Because Penn State's going, they're going to kick like a 80-something yard. Wherever they are in the field, they're going to kick the field goal and succeed. So, yeah, womp, sad face. And they're going to now it's confirmed that they're going to get it. Our only shot at this point is getting a turnover, or if they miraculously run out of time.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Penn State going Penn State. Yeah, I mean, I really wanted the shutout. I mean, we're in no danger of losing, but I really wanted that shutout to make myself feel special. I wanted it to feel like the defense would go and accomplish something, but it appears that not to be the case. Actually, I don't know. Now that it's 1st and goal, this might be 4-down territory. They might actually just go ahead and go for it.
He just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Boom, Sheiky Moore, you let him know about it.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, you and I love this guy's
We
ability to run the football,
we need
especially in the
3
option
more
game.
of that.
Why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step
Second
out of
and
bounds
goal.
and avoid the hit. You got to do it.
We got a man there. Just take him down. Boom.
He's tackled, but
Now Penn State's going to use their final timeout. Should we play safe and just have everybody back?
that's their 3rd and final.
That seems to be the move. At least the rational move. We don't have any more. Yeah, we're just going to send everybody back.
The offense looking to be efficient here.
We need one of these 3 people to get there and make a play, though. 3rd and goal. We can at least prevent the end zone score.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
He throws it away. 4th and goal. Oh my goodness, you absolute pansy asses. No, go for it. Go for it. Come on.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some
You
points on the board if
losers,
they
you
opt for the field
absolute
goal here on 4th down.
betas.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone.
Unbelievable.
Out comes the field goal team.
Yeah, and I can't call another timeout.
The end of the half.
Dadgummit.
Chip shot on the left hash mark.
Woo!
Right down the middle.
Y'all suck. Y'all suck. Poverty program. This is why nobody takes Penn State seriously. Down by 28 points. And instead of trying to go for it, you kick the field goal to make yourselves feel special. You know what? Up yours. Now I am gonna rub it in your face.
And it's a direct snap.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
A disastrous play from the start.
My bad, I forgot about that. Oh
And
well.
that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime
Well,
update.
shit.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game. And
All right.
Happy
Well,
Valley has
we're beating the
given us
piss
a
out of Penn
fun
State
first
still.
half.
Nothing's changed that.
Dynamite first half, leading
And
to
we
a
get ball
one-sided
after half.
score
I just really
right
wanted
now.
the shutout.
It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on
Losers.
the verge of a blowout.
Absolute
That
losers.
opposing
This is
defense
why
inside
nobody
its
takes you
locker room
seriously
right now,
against the
wondering
top 5
two
team.
things. What
Because you
just
do
happened?
stuff like
And
that.
what do we do
You
now
don't
to
play to
keep
win, you
this
play to
success?
make yourselves feel special. Well, you're not. Suck.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side.
How does it feel to know Colorado put up a better fight against us than you did?
Tackle made after a big
How does it feel to know Syracuse put up a better fight against us than you did?
That is great arms.
That's gotta feel pretty painful.
And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
running out of time in the pocket.
Rats.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I don't know. I feel like y'all cheated to have Chaz Coleman get another year of eligibility because there's no way he's still sticking around in college.
Take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar.
We need a mod for every Tardaria legend with the character. legitimately, I will, like, if somebody were to make a Nino mod, I would absolutely play that. I might run a Dynasty with that, hell.
As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I really need my offensive line to start playing seriously. Give this off to the tight end. Let him come down with it. Nice. Well, that should be first and goal. Guess it matters where his feet set when he caught it.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety.
All right, we got the first.
Speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big
Pitt is my
gains like
favorite
this.
team, and I hate Penn State. Tennessee is my second favorite team. Oh, you should start it out with that. You must be enjoying this then.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I would run to glory, road to glory. I wouldn't do like I did with Dynasty, like I said, but I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. Cause yeah, I played it in 25, it sucked. I played it in 26, it also sucked. So yeah, no, the way they're advertising it is that they finally did fix it. So if it turns out to be that way, then yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it. That was just a bad throw. That was just a terrible throw by Tardaria. There was no excuse for that.
What a play by the defense. Really,
We had a man open and he just shit all over himself.
they get an interception and they're in business.
Well, is what it is. I ain't gonna complain about it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's
Come
Thomas.
on, defense, lock it up. What are y'all doing?
26.
We got to get some pressure here on JKS because now he thinks he's doing something
Let's give
again.
credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Nope. I cannot. How did he get that pass off? How did he get that pass off? No. No. That is some bull. That is some absolute bull. What in the hell? How did he get that pass off? How did he get that pass off? There's no way. Are EA Sports? EA Sports. Really? Really? Really, EA?
And they couldn't catch him. That's a crucial
Rubber banding is absolutely real. You guys keep saying it's
They're
not.
still trailing, but that
It is
score
a
was
real
great
thing.
first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
It is a very, very real thing.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts.
We tried to make the game feel more realistic. That's very realistic right there. That's very realistic. I often see that in college football. A player get absolutely decked, and then as he's going down, make a perfect dime for a something-yard touchdown. Yeah, no, I see that all the time.
Makes the grab.
Of course, that never happens when I am the one throwing the football. But only when the CPU does it.
The ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards.
They'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Decent run right there. We'll take that.
Sets up a 3rd and 3.
It's a nice
Mendoza
game by
ass
this
throw. No,
offense.
I've never seen Fernando Mendoza do anything like that.
Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts
I
a
ain't
lot
seen
of
nobody
pressure
do
on
anything
the
like
discipline
that.
of this defense.
Catch the ball.
The defender was
No, they've made it clear that the defense is no longer going to function, so I have to go for it.
offense is going for it.
The defense no longer wants to function, so yeah, we just have to take
It's complete. That's
the
enough
quick
for a
throw
first down.
to Mr. John Slenderman and continue the drive.
Fresh set it down. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the
okay.
defense
There
to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
game winner against Penn State. He threw, he got lit up. He wasn't, when he threw that though, he wasn't actively, like there was guys on him, but he didn't actively get hit and then throw the dime. He threw the dime and then took the hit literally right after he threw it. Now what happened on that last throw, that was just some bullshit. That was just some mouse that the EA Sports threw up to make Penn State feel better about themselves. Oh, come on, guys. It's not even funny anymore. Did he even fumble that, or is that going to get overturned? Oh, yeah, his knee was down. That's our ball.
A nice lead here in the second half with the football.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is turn.
Okay, no, we got it. Okay, no, never mind. We got to call timeout.
And now give your opponent a chance to get right.
Hold on a second, there's a timeout.
His knee was down when he fumbled, so that's our ball. I don't know why they didn't challenge that.
Might get an overturn.
What?
Now, looks like the head coach
There we
made a
go.
smart move
Ruling's
in that
overturned.
challenge. Officials
Thank
are
you
gonna
very much.
overturn their previous ruling after getting
And
a
now
look at
after
that replay.
wasting a timeout, yeah, now I know I've got to go for it.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going.
All right, safeties are coming up. Foreman might be open here.
Quarterback drops back, probing the
No, just give it to the tight end.
Makes the
Nice.
catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, EA really tried to screw me over on that one.
Here's the snap. Quarterback
Again.
looking to throw. On the move now.
Doesn't look like anybody's going to be open here. Just going to have to throw this one away.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
We got to get it together. We're kind of struggling a bit here.
Run the option.
Penn State suddenly decided out of nowhere they wanted to be competent.
First down and more.
Now we got to make them pay for it.
Out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And the long drive continues.
Do you think other teams try the whole international recruit thing like us? For example, Alabama getting Brazilian recruits. That's if they can find any, but we've taken all the ones internationally, it feels like.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy.
You can challenge after looking at the replay. What a revelation. Yeah, thank goodness you can, because that was some mouse going on right there. That was absolutely not a fumble. I don't even know. Usually, because I was waiting for them to challenge it once I called the play, but then they never did that. I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. So I had to fix that problem. Come on, guys. Catch a ball. Please. Catch it every once in a while. I'm begging you.
Second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here.
We're
on
putting
third down
Vicky
coming up.
Kawaguchi here on the slant
He's going to try
because
to throw for it. Quarterback finds
on
an
a
open
drag
target on
route.
the left side.
Not close enough.
A very short gain on
I
the
could kick the field goal, but we're 3 yards away. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is again.
So what's the play
We
call?
might be able to hit the fullback, but if not him, we might find Music Tune or somebody. Here we go.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw.
Yeah, he's open. Get it to him. Boom! Free bird! Touchdown, Squeetars! Hell yeah. The fullback getting in some motion. What'd you miss during the Syracuse game? Nothing important. Same old for the most part. Well, that pretty much ices this ball game. 35-10. Penn State now down by 25. And that's going to make it even worse. Boom! Another forced fumble. Talent defeat, letting them know about it tonight. Holy hell, did you see the hit he put on that man? Ouch. Uh-oh, we got Peter Griffin hurt.
Take a timeout while they check him out. Pass caught. Second down.
The previous games, you look at the replay, the challenges were unavailable. Only if those plays are unchallengeable, which even that is a little convoluted within itself. But yeah, no. Thankfully for those, you can challenge it. Anyway, it's 3rd and 1,000,000. We need to come down with this one. Bam! Hell yeah! I didn't know if that was going to work or not, but we made it work. Vicky Kawaguchi, another touchdown for the Squeetars. Yeah, we'll sub in Raditz. We got Raditz on. We got Raditz on the center.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, we almost got another one right there. Talent defeat. That's like the 3rd massive hit he's had on that guy. Uh-oh. Dang, they lost Chaz Coleman. Chaz Coleman's down with an injury.
Off the play fake on first down.
We got you now. We got you now.
Under pressure, just lets it go.
JKS pulling off some mouse like that. Not again.
Trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Running back with the football.
Let's go. Dude, Shiki Mori is goated. I'm really hoping Shiki Mori sticks around. And it doesn't matter what context I'm saying that in. Shiki Mori's goated no matter what context, football or not.
Rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be
all right, down to the 2-minute timeout.
Something else.
All right, well, the rest of this doesn't really necessarily matter. It's more just to make ourselves feel better, because the shutout is unpreservable at this point, as we all know. Boom. Hit on the throw. We will take the ball back. Thank you very much. And before I do that, let me go ahead and do this smart thing and mess up our backups.
Struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play.
All right, here we go.
To give yourself
Squidtard Sports on another good return.
It's been a disastrous day for the offense.
And where's Nino Nakano during this time? Probably in practice for another NFL game, I would have to say. Already won like 4 Super Bowl rings.
First down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, dang, they came after Kawaguchi on that one. Penn State wins a big nude and proved one thing. They are frauds. Boy, that seems to be a reoccurring statement, doesn't it? That's usually reserved for Ohio State week.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game.
Got that one out to Oscar Thunder on the last second.
The fact that the team that was expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Uh-oh. They're coming after me. Better throw that one away.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I'm kind of just throwing up whatever at this point.
The coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurt.
What a catch. Super Nuclear the second coming down with that one. Good stuff. Good enough just for us to get some fun points. Some extra style points. Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Squeetars. Again. In here, just so we can get to the big 5-0. No, they got to me way too quick. I couldn't even get that one off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick.
Well, all right. Still a whooping all the same. 38 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's
17 seconds for Penn State to feel a little better about themselves. Otherwise, this game is over.
first down.
They are going to throw deep. Nope. Jet lag right there to make another big-time play. They keep trying to go after him, and so far he has played to perfection on those one-on-ones.
Give him a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Well, okay.
It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10.
My bad. Not everybody can beat jet lag. Let's see who whiffed on that one. Because that's the second time Penn State's gotten away with another 80-yard touchdown. Let's see who let this one happen. Hana Tanaka. Okay, yeah, great job. Really tackled him hard with the back.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, in this football game, I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling.
Blah.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is
Well, there you go. Yeah. You spoke too soon about Tardaria allowing 3 scores. You should know that they weren't about to do that. They weren't about to show too much competence. Oh well, win's a win. 48-17, we'll take it. Ryoko Matoy had 16 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns.
These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
Well, that was fun. 3 games in, and 3 games done and over with on our side. How many points did we allow? Well, I know how many points we allowed. How many yards? Look at that! We did it! How many times do you see that? Less than 300 yards allowed by a Tardaria defense. Now that is a miracle. Allowing less than the season average, I don't care what JKS did on a few of those plays. That is some good stuff right there. Let's play it how you did it.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
Yeah, it is impossible. Wow. All right, well, there you go. I think we've proved our worth right there. Go ahead and put us back up at number 1 where we belong. Yep, and there we are, as we should be. Number 1 in the nation. There was no denying that. Might have been because somebody else lost. Nope, Miami and Clemson still undefeated. Just we got the jump on them. Let's see the rest of the top 25. Florida's still at the top 10. Georgia Tech's moved up to 9. Miami and Clemson still number 2 and number 3. LSU 4. Michigan 5. Look at Tennessee and Kentucky sitting there at 14 and 13. Penn State moved all the way down to 15. TCU is rising up the ranks. Yeah, this is expected. All right. Quinn Martin Jr. This is your leading Heisman frontrunner, followed by Sabulin Kinsey. Who are these 2 guys? Ain't nobody know. But what we do know is that we've got to play both of them right now. But before that, of course, we got to go ahead and bump up our team. Get our NIL money to some good use. All right. Who did Obate say to put the money on? I gotta make sure to see that. Make sure we got that one on check. Plus 50 on a random corner. That's what it was. Okay, got it. So first off, 25 points on Squidtard Sports. Here we go. So 25 We'll call this 10, bumping up acceleration and agility to 99. Carrying to 20. And there we go, that's 25. I figured I'd bump up everything that makes him better at returns. And then he said 25 on Chase. Chase DeLauder. I don't think I could bump him up, actually. I don't think the game is going to allow me to do that. Since he has... Okay, never mind. It can. Okay, bad. All right. 25 on Chase. Let's see. So, yeah. Obviously, bump up his speed. That's 10. Bump up his catching to 96. And there you go. That's 25. That Chase DeLauder's up to a 92. All right, over to the center, we have Peter Griffin. Let's go ahead and bump him up a bit. I wonder if Tennessee has midseason collapses in this too. I'm pretty sure they saved that for early season. All right, here we go. We're going to bump up our strength to an 89. Go down here to what actually matters. Pass blocking, we're going to bump that up to a 94. And then run blocking to an 84. So he's way more of a pass blocker. Still, though. He's up to an 80 now, so yay! Okay, then finally 50 on a random, not so random corner. We could, because there's jet lag. I think we're gonna do a junior at 19 because he is the most lacking. So I feel if we bump him up, that will be the most significant thing. 5. That's 10. It's 20. It's 30. That's 40. And then, I guess, bump up man coverage to 97. That's 50. All right. Well, that definitely did some work for a junior at 19. Turned him from a 79 to an 87. So now the most lacking corner is actually jet lag. Still really good, though. All right, well, that definitely helped round out the roster a little bit more. Thank you for the help to our NIL department, O. Bates and Scott Crawford, as per the usual. All right, now time for the Dome Heads, the dummies, Notre Dame. Who did they play so far? Better yet, which numbnuts did they lose to? This will be our second game of the century, by the way, as in game of the week. Notre Dame. So they played Virginia Tech. Okay, so they lost to Schittsburg. So they lost to Pitt. Then they beat Texas, beat Arkansas, and now they got to come and play us. Oh, then they play Miami. Dang, they got to... You know this is some type of twisted reality here because Florida was number 1 to start the season and Notre Dame actually has a hard schedule. Damn. 99 for both teams here. Boy, this is going to be cinema then. We're just going to rock our regular old uniforms and, well, cross our fingers and hope for the best. I have terrible news. Georgia is the favorite to win the Men's College World Series. That's actually great news. Because if that's the case, that means they won't win it. It's always the one that isn't the favorite that's end up going to lose it. Or it's always the one that is the favorite that'll round up well. All right, well, here we go. Notre Dame coming into the Tangerina. I can't remember the last time Tardaria lost in our own stadium, so big game here. Boom. And we're letting them know about it right off the bat. All right, well, let's see what Notre Dame can bring to the table here. They got stars across the board, or so they advertise it as such. They're lining up triple option off the bat, and we ain't falling for it. Shiki Mori again.
Looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better. Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Off the play fake. Look at it passing.
Oh. Damn nice. Do you think there are any conspiracies of Tardaria paying the refs? Well, if you win 7 national titles as a head coach, there's going to be some conspiracies about you. We got 42 to 17. I think we're going to use him.
Matchups early in the year, you're either going to come out fast or fall flat.
He dropped it. Wow.
How did he do it? Impossible!
What a stand by the
These
defense.
kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah, I live in Schittsburg. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. The only place I can think of that would be worse right now to live in is Philadelphia and New York. If the Knicks wound up blowing the tournament, that place might be an active war zone.
Competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this quarter, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance
let's run it.
today to have a chance to
Literally.
showcase that
He's
he,
taking
in fact,
off.
is the top
Look at him
player
go.
in college football.
All the way to the 25 off of one run.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards.
Here we go.
It can leave any
Here we go.
defense with their heads
Ryoko. I haven't run that play in a while. Seems like I might need to run it a little bit more. Because it was actually effective for once.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball is caught. And he shoved out of bounds for the defense.
What if the Knicks win Game 6 in New York and France wins the World Cup game in New York too? Well, either way, I mean, I think no matter what happens, the city is just going to blow up. I really don't think anything or any outcome is going to change that. Because from the way it's advertised, no matter what happens, that city is going under.
Double teams freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go.
All right, Ryoko.
In the red zone,
It's gonna be you.
that decides football
And you
games.
come through in the clutch. Futuro doesn't, though. What the hell type of throw is that?
Nobody open.
Well,
Oh,
it's
man, I have a tough
decision
decision
time
to
now,
make
Chris.
here.
Fourth and short coming
Really
up,
tough
and you
decision.
know they're thinking about
We're going to
going
give it
for
a
this
second
one.
go.
Likely
I
looking
mean,
at
we're
their
at the
play sheet
5.
and
Worst
finding
case
the
scenario,
go-to
that's where
play
Notre
that'll
Dame is
help
going
them
to
pick
start.
up this first down and keep
Need
this
y'all to lock
drive
this up for me.
alive.
Come
They're
on.
thinking 6 points.
Get there. Oh, no, he's short. No, he was an inch short.
Down play, and they will take
Wow.
over on downs now.
You know, that's unfortunate, but that's okay.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium
It's
is
loud here in the Tangerina. They're backed up at our own 3.
visitors to play.
They're doing a toss.
Outside.
We almost had him. We almost had him for a safety. He was very fortunate to get out of that situation.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of
Here we
scrimmage.
go.
Not giving
And
up
a
any
motion.
big plays. Everybody's
They're
got
running it.
sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. 3rd and 6. Let's line up in man coverage.
This early
I'm
in the
not going to
game
bring
by
another
this
blitz.
defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He's rolling out. We almost got him. Oh, he dropped it. Let's go. Another 3 and out by the defense. That's why I felt so confident going for it on 4th down.
They bring the punter onto the
When
field.
Tennessee won the Men's College World Series in 2024, they were the favorite. Well, there is an exception to every rule. Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense comes out to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the
They're
pocket.
just going to dart this one off to the tight end.
Looks left and
For a
finds
loss
his
of a yard,
target.
but at least it was a completion.
Here's the 2nd down play.
U.S. has to win the World Cup this time. It's at home. Yeah, no, they have to. At this rate, it's that like they have to. And the way they look, I don't see why they shouldn't.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
All right, here we go.
Crucial third down play coming up.
All right, just take off, Uesugi. Let's go. Hold on to the ball. Thank you. Thank you. It feels so good to have a quarterback that doesn't fumble every time his testicles are touched. What a miracle. Oh, they knew it was taken off with the ball that time. Yikes.
Instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The pass rush closing in.
There he goes. Ryoko to the house. Touchdown, Squeetars. The Blind Squirrel was our team to watch the final game and cried after the final out. Well, I'm not as emotional about baseball as I am football. I'm way more of a college football guy, but it was really nice to see us go and win a title. I'll say that much for sure. And I mean, that was a team of destiny right there. 60 wins in one season. You know, unanimous #1 team. There wasn't anybody playing better ball that year than Tennessee. Makes me miss Tony Vitello a whole lot more.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here.
Nope. Get down. Tardaria just made the Japanese national team and could win the Olympics in gridiron football. Yeah, we've got a roster that would be well more than enough equipped to work with that.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back.
What the hell was that? Bro, what kind of hoo-ha ass Notre Dame offenses are they running right here? I don't understand this one bit. Remember when they used to just run Jeremiah Love down your throat? Whatever happened to that?
It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him
Yeah.
here with an incompletion.
They're embarrassing themselves. I don't understand what they're doing.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Here we go.
See if he can make something happen with the return.
Dodged one man. Almost got away from the rest.
Solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back onto the field.
It will be more embarrassing the U.S. men's soccer team doesn't win the World Cup. World Cup on America's birthday year, or America's flag football team losing the Summer Olympics in L.A.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
I don't know. Both are pretty sad.
Grabs it on a screen.
Lose-lose scenario either way. I don't know enough
Gain on that completion.
to give you a definitive answer on that one.
Previous play. Here's the snap, looking to
Oh, the
throw.
safety bit. That's free. Thank you very much. Graciously appreciate the tutelage.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield.
It was the first time other than the '98 football team that a team I rooted for won a national title in any sport I follow. You don't follow the Lady Balls? Because they won, yeah, they won titles.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Lady Balls used to run college basketball.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of
Boom.
yards into the end zone.
Go down. There you go. All the way back at the 10.
Start the drive.
Fighting Irish in full-on panic mode right now. They are having a very hard time against the Squeetars.
Off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake.
Coming after him again. Uh-oh. We got to get there. Boom. Nice play to Herb Street. At least prevented him from getting the first down.
Gaining decent yardage.
I think America's flag football team is going to be stacked because NFL are allowing the players to play in flag football. Yeah. Somebody's going to have a loaded team then.
You do it.
The junior able to bring him down.
Who do you think you're doing running the football? Who do you think you are, Riley Leonard? Get that out of
You
here.
know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being
The entire time up till this point, you've been playing like Ian Book.
with assignment football, nowhere to go in a very short game.
It's so hard to stop that, especially when it's a CPU running it.
There's an art to the
So
quarterback
tough.
sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, the short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
All right, Roger Leonard, we're going to have to put a stop to that.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps
that's going to stop today.
First down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw.
Boom! Yeah, see what I meant? Ain't no more of that. 42-17. Let them know about it.
Defense, after giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Nice. You can have a loaded lineup all you want. It won't be crap if it's coached by someone below Hugh Jackson caliber. Well, that's a very low bar. That's a very high bar to cross. Because you're talking about one of the worst head coaches in all of college football. Yeah, that's. Could you really imagine somebody being worse than that?
Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put.
Oh, he didn't get it. Going to be about an inch short. They aren't going for it. Well, I will very much receive the ball back. Thank you very much for your very kind gift. They could have kicked a field goal. Because you know the CPU is going to make one from 90 yards out. All right, shoot clock time.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same.
Got to get that one off.
To see if the defense
Beautiful.
can make adjustments.
That's what makes this
we can take our time here.
Dangerous.
No reason to rush.
Into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Hey, that's a good run right there. Love that. All right, there we go. There's your first quarter. 14-zip. Squeetars on top. Look at us. We held a team to less than 50 offensive yards in one quarter. Now, that is an accomplishment for this defense. Now, the moment I mention it, I already know what's going to happen, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut when it comes to the score. And then just kind of hope for the best on that regard. At this point, nothing would surprise me.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance.
Give it off to the back. Spin a man out. Oh, why can't my guys do that? Really wish my guys could make a hit like that.
Good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But
Tardaria shoot clock offense still dog walks every defense in the NCAA. Oh, that's very, very true. For the most part. We might just be able to take off. Yeah, we're just going to take off at the quarterback. I thought about pitching it, but I was like, we have a leg up on every single defender. Might as well just go ahead and run it.
Great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away.
Got that one off last second. And might as well just been better off just throwing it away because, man, were they after that. We're saying what could happen if we don't take other countries seriously. Flag football in the Summer Olympics. Nino. Oh, you're talking now. Nino not going to quit. There you go, Brendan Perna.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid game.
At least with the Baseball World Classic, Japan is a really strong baseball league. Also, I'm still mad it will be the show. Honestly, you know, if I had to, like, you know, pick for somebody to win it other than the U.S., I would pick Japan. I always wanted to go there, so that's literally the only reason why. I don't know enough about anybody to actually have a definitive answer. Uh-oh, Ryoko's down again.
And the player is down injured after that last play.
All right, do we let, yeah, I'm just going to run the option with Urusugi. Oh, he's got a lane. Oh, man, he almost took that one to the house. Almost.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the
Guess we'll sub in Cameron Williams in the meantime.
Out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised.
And boom.
To him again.
Easy. That'll give Notre Dame 2 minutes to put some points up on the board. Hey, Squid, would you make a Get Out premiere video if Notre Dame goes 9-3? Oh, absolutely. Notre Dame has literally no excuse not to make the playoffs this year. I would say the team this year is as good as it was last season. Their schedule is extremely favorable. They have one of the worst schedules in the country. Not as bad as Penn State, but still really, really, really bad. They should be able to just blast through everybody that they play. Again, I keep having to mention this. It's saying a team's schedule is bad and not a testament to how that team is. Like, for example, I say Notre Dame's schedule is terrible. That's not me saying Notre Dame is terrible. I feel like I have to keep mentioning that because people misinterpret that as me calling Notre Dame terrible, which is the furthest thing from the truth. A team can have the worst schedule in the country. It has nothing to do with how good they're going to be on the field.
You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
I mean, Indiana was proof of that last season. But anyway, yeah, Notre Dame's schedule is really, really easy. If they go 10-2, they're probably going to make the playoffs. I say that the probability of them not making it would depend on everything that happens around them, but they'll be favored to make it at that point. But they have an 11-1 type of schedule.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of
Derp
bounds,
Street's
but the pickup is good enough
really
to
struggling.
move the chains.
Get up,
First
man.
down.
We don't have another
Looks like
corner.
a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
You think game day is coming to the UT versus UT game in Austin? No.
Offense
They're
looking to throw
not.
the ball.
LSU plays A&M that week, and then moreover, the dadgum Mouse host Oklahoma. They're going to go to one of those games. They've already decided that that's going to be the case. They threw the Texas-Tennessee game as a noon kickoff.
Here's second down.
And unless we're talking about the Big Ten, they don't go to noon kickoffs when it's the SEC.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first.
Boom! Good night. Holy hell. Jordan Crawford, let him know about it.
It makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight
I guess
line
we'll run
at
a
the
cover
quarterback,
one.
knowing he's back there trying to throw
I'd
the
much
football,
rather,
trying to
I feel
play
much
catch
more
up.
comfortable
It's not
around
gonna be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
17. Oh, almost got him.
Down the left side.
Oh my gosh. Dude. That was dirty. Oh, I'm glad they didn't call targeting on that one. That looked like what happened to Marvin Harrison in the Peach Bowl against Georgia. Good grief.
Now here comes a punt.
Good night. I'm glad he was able to get up after that.
See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that.
Well, we got 46 seconds left, all 3 timeouts. Might as well take advantage of them.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
Wide open man, gonna give it to him. John Slenderman.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Let him know about it, John. Let him know about it. Oh, Futuro's already hit 1,000 passing yards on the season in less than 4 games. Incredible.
Looking to throw it on first down.
I think we're just going to run this one. Oh, what a dodge. What a move. Still going. Bam! Futuro Uesugi. Let's go.
Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
Notre Dame fans aren't mad that they aren't challenging. Yeah, Notre Dame fans, I don't know who got more. Well, actually, I do know. Notre Dame fans have gotten more pissed off at me than any other fan base this offseason. So far, they've been the only ones to be so mad that they've taken it to personal level. Calling me fat. Like saying my YouTube channel sucks. That's been so far been the only fan base that has outright said stuff like that. And literally, it's only been because I've called out their schedule and called out how much of a crybaby they were following their exit from the playoffs, or their exit from the postseason in its entirety. Because remember, they weren't good enough to make the playoffs. No one can convince me that picking Kentucky over Florida as a yearly opponent was a good idea. I can. Historically wise, which is what they were going for, they were more of they were a more historically relevant opponent to us than Florida. And in Florida's case, they have more historically relevant opponents than us. Georgia, and I forget the other. Georgia, LSU. They're more historically relevant than us. All right. Super Nuclear, thanks for the 2 cents. Finally here, and I get to see Tom Grossi on Monday. We'll tell him Squidtard Sports said hello. And power to Tardaria while you're at it.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Here goes Asuka. Am I the only Nebraska fan here? You're the only Nebraska fan anywhere. They all ran away from YouTube the moment they had another shitty season. They were allowed last season though. Oh man. Dadgummit, if Futuro didn't get sacked, that was going to be a touchdown.
They're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can
Little
leave
meat
your
on the bone in
backs
that
out there
one.
on islands, but the good combination of good coverage,
They're coming after
with
me.
good pressure on the quarterback, and you
They're
come up
bringing
with
the
sacks
sun
like
at me
this.
on every single play. Better keep that in mind. Maybe you just run the football here.
Yeah, anytime you're gonna run
I'm not sure if Tom Grossi knows you. Well, that's why I said tell him hello. Tell him Squidtard Sports said hello, and if he asks, then you get to introduce him.
Work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time
You know
had
what?
enough time to be able to
No.
navigate the coverage
I
and
was
make
gonna
an
go
accurate
for it,
throw.
but because of the score, I think it's just better off we just do this. So he actually is going to take it. Oh, no! No, dude! Oh, my God. No, that's the worst time for that. Well, damn it. We got to get a 3. The only way we're stopping him now is if we get a 3 and out. That's a killer.
Just a good job here by the
That's a
quarterback.
killing
Got the ball
blow.
out to his
Dadgummit,
receiver. This
man.
guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Rats. We were so close, weren't we? We were closer than ever this time. Yeah, that's G's. Damn it. No shutout this time, fellas. I was trying to preserve it, but that stupid, insane punt return following that, yeah, that just basically, that's all she wrote on that regard. I thought so when they were at the 45. Now it's confirmed because they aren't missing a field goal from this close. Especially with the quarterback just doing that ridiculous garbage.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Well, damn it. Yeah, that was all she wrote on that one. The moment I saw that punt return, the moment I knew EA Sports had written it in the books.
Plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Will Squidtard ever shut out anybody? The answer to that question is no. No, he will not. If nothing else, we're beating the piss out of the Heisman frontrunner and his little friend, so. And his little dog, too.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football.
I'm waiting for the safety to bite. Dadgummit.
He was hit as he threw. Good pass
Notre Dame
rush
is coming
there.
hard at me now.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
The safety might bite, though.
Looking to
No, he's
throw
not.
here.
Just throw it to the running back.
Finds an open target on the left side.
Ryoko nearly got away from everybody.
They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Now Broly's hurt again.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Oh, good. He brought the sun on me after that one.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice. Yeah,
I guess we'll sub Supreme Bingus in. Nebraska's need to have some hope for this season. I don't know. I'm not too much of a believer in Anthony Calandria, and that's unfortunately your starting quarterback. I don't know what to think.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that.
What up, Leif? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well as well, brother.
Best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Woo!
Picks up the first, looking for
Yeah, I saw I saw a little bit of the fan event. It wasn't even because of anything related to them, funny enough. The first time I saw anything about it was from actually from Despair, the Uma Musume cosplayer that I covered in that video I did for April Fools. Yeah, she was the first one to cover that because she posted a video of them putting the Uma Musume jersey on Brendan Perna, and I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, is that pass interference? Yes, it is. That's a free 15 yards. Thank you very much. Graciously appreciate your kind gift, Notre Dame.
defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Futuro. I threw that 5 minutes ago. Why'd you take so long to load that one up? Was his arm loading on a dadgum Windows XP server? That's unfortunate. Now Peter Griffin's hurt.
That's a solid gain on the ground. Looks like a man
What
is
can we
down on the
possibly
field at the
do?
last
Well, there's
play,
one thing we
so
can
we'll take
do.
a timeout.
If nothing else, this will definitely trick them.
Go on third down.
No sane individual runs a halfback screen on 3rd and 18, and you see exactly why. It's always good to fool a defense. Hell yeah. All right, well, now we got to sub in Raditz. So now Raditz is in for Peter Griffin. I'm very nervous. Oh, you see why. You see why. Then again, though, it was a bad throw by Futuro. Again, it's not entirely the fault of my own. That was a terrible throw. We had an open man if I lined that up correctly, but instead he threw it so far to the right where a Notre Dame player was literally sitting there. And of course, now they're gonna score. Now they've already scored the touchdown. Now we're just waiting for it to actually load.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw.
Oh, boom! Okay. I hot goth girl. Good grief. Just see the way he nuked that offensive lineman. That's one of those we got to take a replay at. Boom, dummy. Boom, dummy. Oh, my goodness. We need that type of effort every single play.
That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
And potato. Somebody. No. All you need is 3 Tardaria corners, and then you are assured to potentially maybe take down one single running back. I should have went with you to talk to those girls, man. I messed up. That wouldn't have helped. Trust me. Even if it was anybody else, it's not a you thing. For anybody else, I can assure you, I dug my own grave that night.
Good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches.
Nothing good came out of what I did.
Offense makes the reception. Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch?
That is the type of pain that nobody could ever imagine. I gotta bump up Suzuki's awareness. Next time somebody sends a super chat, make sure it's for Miyu Suzuki's awareness, because I swear, every time they throw overhead, just basically just looking around at nobody the entire time. Missed like 3 interceptions all season because of that.
To adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football.
Nashville has some oddies, sure, but again, it's kind of the same problem you see at major cities anywhere, is that every single time the girls are either married, in a relationship, or if they're not, they ain't looking for you. or any individual for that matter. They're looking for what you got in your pants. And, well, yeah, no, that's a big no-no for me.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set.
6 minutes to go. Notre Dame's already scored a touchdown. It's 28-14. You just don't know it yet.
They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down.
There we go. That's nice. Zach Washington getting up in there and making a
I
play.
didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game
Where's Shiki
long,
Mori?
and they got to him again.
I'm guessing over on corner duty.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, yeah, or maybe just gone. Oh, my God. Yeah, see what I mean? They scored. They scored. They scored. They scored. It's over. They scored. They scored. Call the next play. Call the next daggone play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game
Touchdown.
long.
Nope, but they're going to do it on the next one. Hell, they can throw a screen 100 yards back, and they'll break about 27 tackles to make sure that they get to the end zone, because EA Sports has proclaimed that they will.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Get him! Yes! Thank you!
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able
Now it's just a matter of who's going to fumble on this third down. That was Miyu Suzuki with the tackle? How about that? Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 11.
They just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those
Get him!
defensive
Boom!
players who are
Nice hit.
pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
But now they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Offense will set up inside the 5.
Plenty of choices to go with here, but I think I'm going to play it safe and line up in goal
Now they've got
line.
an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down
With
by
3 yards to go, you know they're going to pass. So I'm going to try and throw the sun at him. Let me throw him off his game. No, they're going to run it, actually. Well, thank you for that. That wasn't going to work.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Hell yeah.
Offense trots back out.
I cannot believe we actually managed to get the stop there.
Inside the 5.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
No, throw it away. Oh, my goodness. Well, there goes that.
Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football.
Anakin Skywalker's garbage. Straight garbage.
Look out, room to run here.
That's unfortunate. 28-9, the new score. First time we let up a safety. I didn't even have time to load up the football. Literally, I didn't even have time to move.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around.
I don't know why we even have Anakin Skywalker on the field anymore. That dude is terrible. One of the worst linemen I've ever seen.
Here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play.
He's no Homer Simpson. He's not that bad, but he's bad. He was bad last season too, but he might be even worse this go around.
Long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Get him. Okay, well we at least at the bare minimum forced the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. And it's usually on this one where they just throw up the prayer shot, so I'm going to line up in man coverage as I always have.
With this kind of lead in the 4th quarter, you don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath.
No, I guess not.
And keep that clock moving.
Leave it to the slant route. Some dummy over the middle is missing. There's jet lag on that one.
These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Play action here on first down.
There we go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Thank you. Thank you. What a tackle. Way to hold on to him and at least prevent him from getting away. You did your part, and you did it well.
Tempo when they've got momentum, it comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line.
Boom! There you go, jet lag. Let them know about it. 3rd and 7. We've read them this time.
Shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to chuck it again.
Oh my goodness, every time. It's every time. It's every dadgum 3rd down. Why?
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Had to use it my prime sub for the CFB Go. Well, thank you very much, Zach P. Thank you. Very generous of you. Much appreciated.
Get your hands on the ball. You need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo.
Oh my God. Bro, somebody make a tackle, please. This is awful. We are getting dragged.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
How's my character in the Dynasty, or how was he? I have no idea. If you're talking about Nate the Great, I haven't seen him play, so I wouldn't know. He's somewhere buried in the depth chart currently. All right, 3rd down defense. You know what that means? Time to die.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out.
Oh my goodness, who's gonna fumble the bag? I wonder.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone.
Yes! Way to force the ball out, jet lag. Just do it one more time. 4th and 5, this time at the 7. Lock it down one last time.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6.
Double coverage. Boop. No, sir. And there we go. Defense holds firm.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
No, it's not. Let's make sure to not get safety. Yeah, did you see Anakin? Bro, Anakin is so bad. Thankfully, Ryoko was wide open. Look at this. I'm telling you. Like, he's so bad. Either they have the bet. They don't, because he's not even a star. Look at this. Instantly, he's beat on the edge. He doesn't know what he's doing or where to go or anything. He's missing from action. That's going to be a problem all season, I bet.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the
All
entire
right.
game.
Well, down to 2 minutes. Now we're just going for style points.
Made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
I was staring right at Anakin to see how long it was going to take before he got beat off the line again, and yeah, it didn't take long.
And this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions.
I was supposed to be the next Gronk. Hey, give it some time. Give it some time. It might have some. There might be some space for you to still play. I wouldn't be surprised. Depends on our tight end room and how that pans out. We might just have to run this one. He chased me down. I didn't even get the opportunity to.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make.
Oh my God, bro, Anakin, golly, dude, give me a second. No, that was just a really well designed blitz. The one time I actually didn't look.
Defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to
well,
do.
shoot.
This guy's
19 seconds to go. Again, this is just for style points. See no reason why I shouldn't just do this for funsies.
He's running out of time here.
And incomplete. Well, it was worth a shot. What was the worst that was going to happen from that? We got Shiki Mori on the right side now.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket.
Double coverage. Incomplete. Toruanto almost had the interception there. Wouldn't that have been fun for a backup? All right, final play. 1 second to go.
Looking for a receiver.
Shiki Mori coming in with the hit. Oh, they're going to call roughing the passer. Nothing changes, though. Literally nothing changes. No time's left on the clock. I think they're gonna give him like one more play just to make them feel good.
That's just an egregious.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Gives them free 15 yards. Final play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
He's going to heave it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. There's your ball game. Dragged that one out for way too long, but we are going to come out on top, 28-9.
Team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to...
Well, they at least put up a decent fight on offense for like one half. How do we look? How did we look on the stat sheet? How many Wow! We only let up 248 yards of offense this time. Look at us. I'm impressed. If you told me that Tardaria that was either going to win or lose a game by scoring 28 points, I would have absolutely banked on us losing. And the final play was brought to you by Tums, because why not? All right, last thing before I close on out of here, going to go ahead and shout out Prize Picks for sponsoring the channel. Play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. Use the promo code HMA to sign up. I'll have a lineup ready for you guys on the next video that I'm working on. Been deep in the content mines, working on some videos for you guys. But I'll have my lineup ready then. Make sure to use the promo code HMA, sign up immediately, and get $50 instantly in lineups for your first $5 lineup. Thank you very much for Prize Picks for sponsoring Squidtard Sports. All right, let's move on to week 5. I'm not going to play, but I am going to go ahead and show you guys. I think it's just conference games from this point onward. I think we're going to pig time. Oh, hooray. We got a guy. We're letting the system do the recruiting for me, so that way I don't have to. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got pig time on next week's stream. But, yeah, we made it through 4 games tonight, so, yeah. Pretty good run so far. But, yep, that's going to do it for tonight, you guys. 4-0 stretch. Not bad at all. Like what I see. But we definitely got some work to do from this point onwards. What's a Heisman watch looking like now that we just beat Notre Dame? All right, well, we're in it. Ryoko Matoy is there sitting there in the number 3 spot. But Rashad Harris and Ethan Hoke, whoever those guys are still ahead of us. So it's 1 running back next to 4 quarterbacks. We got some work to do on that regard. But we'll figure it out next week. So that's going to be it for me, you guys. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. No, I'm used to ending these streams at like 11 at night, so usually I go to bed afterwards. But, yeah, I know I've got an event to go to. So, yeah. You guys spend the rest of your Saturday well. Hope it's a good one. Again, knee deep in the content mines. We are inching closer and closer to college football season, which means we're inching closer and closer to the main stage of chaos. So I'm very excited about it. I hope you guys are too. Got some work to do, of course, in the content mines before we get there. I'm going to make sure to get as much as I can done for you guys ahead of that. But yeah, no. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Go out, enjoy some time at the pool. From what I know, the weather isn't bad anywhere really around here. It will be tomorrow. So if you're anywhere around where I'm at, then enjoy the weather today, because it's not going to be this nice tomorrow. And if you're watching sports, then go watch your sports. I'm sure they're gonna have some entertainment on the TV at my event, so I'll try and keep tabs on it. Now, the main thing is I won't have internet where I'm going, so I won't be able to frequently talk to you guys. I probably won't be active on Twitter or anything like that, but I'll be around more than likely. So yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I'll be continuing the Dynasty series next week, same time as usual, unless I say so. Starting at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Starting next Saturday. We're going to do 3 more of these streams, and then we'll be done with it. So don't miss it. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And, of course, as always, do not forget, power to Tardaria. I feel like I did pretty good on that one. All right. Love you guys. Y'all take care. See you next time.
might as well be in different leagues, not conferences, different leagues.